We are currently on the boat.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all
Doug.
just got done experiencing the storms, and I forgot Steven's up on the mast, so
Yeah.
you can ignore yourself
You're
in
fine.
that bed there. I was just
You're
trying
fine.
to make sure everyone was in frame.
No worries.
Okay.
So, you run down and tell everyone that we've made port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, we're here.
Yeah, what?
So,
Tree,
Wake the
what,
fuck up.
what the fuck is that? Who's yelling at me?
Can I use
Mark
my
with
mage
his
hand
wake
to slap him?
no, you may not.
Damn it.
So, you all come up, and you all dock at the port of the port. Someone fucking slap me.
Mage hand.
The port.
You all come up to the port city of Montreal.
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 the chicken?
What?
Montreal.
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 Does anybody get that reference?
No.
Please.
Yeah, it's like Montanui.
No.
No.
No, all I think of is Montreal, the
I'm
actual.
pretty
real
sure
place.
you lost the 2 people that would know what that reference is.
God damn it! It's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Moana.
No.
What?
It's
What
an older
Disney movie?
Treasure Planet.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, fuck. I
Oh,
wasn't even
really?
thinking.
Oh my god.
Montresor.
No.
I
Sorry.
feel stupid now.
The giant crescent-shaped spaceport,
No.
Yeah.
Crescent Island,
Never watched
city on
it.
the Crescent Island.
If Allie was here, she would have got that.
How would
God
I?
damn it!
I never watched the movie.
I'm not yelling at you. I know you have no childhood. Everybody
Tolkien already
else, you should
forgot it.
feel ashamed.
I already forgot the name of the movie.
You forgot. Oh my god.
I'm older than all of you guys, so my memory's going.
Alright. So,
Brooke, I'm more sick than you. My memory's gone.
Good.
Okay, arguing. Let's stop the
Yep.
arguing.
there. You are docked in the common area of the Montreal port. What do? The
I,
free roam's been enabled.
I ask what
Can I
happened.
smell the? Can I smell the sand?
There is no sand.
There's no
You
sand.
changed the map.
Yeah.
Oh. Tinga Hargan.
I got disconnected from the call. I was like, what the hell is going on here?
I asked.
Oh, wait.
I was
Did JL hear none of what I just said?
Yeah, I didn't.
Fucking
You
no.
got cut off at the
Alright, you guys, yeah, you come to the port of Montreal.
Yeah, that's right. And then we were talking about how the Disney reference to the Treasure Planet.
Yeah, the spaceport Montresor. That's where we that's when I got all disappointed at everyone, because I thought this was something people would get.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Well, I mean, I watched the movie, but I didn't get the reference at first. I was like, I don't remember the port
There you
name.
go. Free roam has been enabled. Go wild.
I immediately.
Free roam.
I look around for my compatriots and ask where everyone else is at.
Don't know. I guess the other two didn't wake up. Maybe one of them fell overboard. I don't know.
What?
No, you all would know that Jamie fell
know.
overboard.
I prayed
Well-
that. I prayed, Lathander, please bless. What was your character's name again? I forgot.
Mabina.
Mabina.
Mabina. I hope she's safe.
Because I'm a
Oh,
cynical
she-
asshole, I'd like to go back on the ship and loot her ship.
You can't.
No.
All her shit went overboard with her.
She kept it in her pockets.
Sadness.
Man, we can't get that legendary scale thing. Damn.
Legendary what?
Her
I
sword.
think she has that increased her resistances to every goddamn element.
Oh, that's right. I forgot she had that.
I
Yeah, no,
wanted
that's
that.
That's lost to the seas.
Damn it.
Do we have?
Fucking it. Fuck.
Do we have? Hey, do you have an idea as to where you think you lost her, so we can go take a boat out to go fish her shit up?
No,
Right,
you
I
guys
don't know.
have no idea.
Damn it.
I asked this-
She's not dead.
I asked this fine gentleman carrying a crate. Where is this exactly?
You're on Lunarin. Welcome, traveler.
Sorry, I'm not used to people welcoming me. Where do we go exactly?
Best bet to talk to the shipmaster.
Where would that be?
Up there, the big house by the guards.
Oh. And where are the guards?
Brooke, take a fucking look.
Right here.
I can't see through a building.
Right here.
It's right here.
What?
Yeah, it's just straight up north.
There we go.
Now he knew, but he's trying to be cheeky in character.
Yes. out of character question. Do you remember the name you gave me from the Dragon Man for the Enchanter?
Yeah, see, that's exactly where I want to go. I was like, who the fuck is that guy in there?
I honestly forgot it. That was up to you to write down.
I would have written it down. I hadn't started writing a bunch of shit down because I was asking a bunch of questions. That's alright.
Fine. His name is now Mikhail.
Mikhail. Okay. Actually, that might have been what it was originally.
I think that's what it was.
I knock on the. Wait, is this? Can I just walk in this building?
Yeah, it's open.
Oh, it is open. I knock first. I was like, a knock.
Come in.
Awesome.
I follow suit.
Awesome. Hello, good sir. Who are you? The shipmaster that I heard about from the docks?
Yes, that would be me.
Well, sir, we're actually new here, and we're wondering like what the town is.
Well, this is a big trade port. It's also the capital of Lunarin. Despite that fact, there's not too much here. In here alone, we have over to the right of us, we have the markets. To the left are the warehouses. And this little area, we have the bar and the inn. If you're once the guards let you through, you will hit the residential district, where you can also find the cathedral and the library.
Well, thank you, good sir. But I have a question. We're trying to look for a job to get paid. Like any kind of like missions or bounties.
Oh,
Like a mission.
We're scary work, yes, let's go! You'd probably have to go talk to the head of the King's Guard. He's the one that hands out those things. My job's just to make sure the port's alright. And if you keep heading upwards, you'll eventually hit the palace gates. And if the guards will let you through, which they've been kind of pretty high on guard with the whole war going on, you can go talk to the King's Alfred. He's the leader of the King's Guard.
Well, thank you, good sir. Lathander bless you. Have a good day. Now walk out.
Yes, thank you for the information.
Are you following? Okay.
Yeah. Steven, I want you to make a perception check.
Why?
Just do it.
This is something only
Okay.
you would notice.
Okay, perception check. My perception is jack shit. Let's do this.
I'm sorry, Steven, but
Let's do this.
You don't even have to get very high.
I got a 13.
There you go. You made the threshold. The
Yeah,
threshold was
boy.
a 10. You notice markings that, markings on the wall that would direct you over to the black market.
Where is the black market at?
The
You gotta follow.
marking is on this wall here, and it's telling you to go down the alley.
I thought that was a well.
Nope. Well, it
It's-
probably is.
It's a well, but it's mainly supposed to be a sewer port.
Makes sense.
Oh, I was about to go fishing.
I have. There's an ocean right there.
What is
Are you trying to eat
right
shit?
here?
Are you trying to eat shit?
You're gonna have a shit-eating grin, aren't you?
I'm not talking about fish fishing. I'm talking about like I was gonna lower a bucket in with a rope and see what comes out.
Dumbass.
God.
Can I roll a perception check on that Arin's retardation?
No, you don't even need to. That shit's apparent.
I was literally just gonna check what was in the well.
Wait, hang on.
You should have asked something.
It's already good because it's a nat 20 anyway. Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Can I get an insight for that?
No.
Damn it!
Black market.
Well, while he's talking to that, I'd like to ask Barrel Guy here, number 2.
Yeah.
If there's anywhere I could purchase materials for making clothing.
Your best luck would be over to the market. He gestures you to the right side of the map. You should probably head over there.
Was it over this way, or you mean?
Right. I said right side, so yes.
I mean, his right, my right. You know what I mean?
I looked.
I said right side of the map. So.
I
Those
looked
are my
to.
exact words.
I looked at Tree and asked him. So, but what are you doing over here?
He's not really here to answer that. Oh wait, is Steven back?
Yeah, I've been here.
He
I
just-
thought you took your mic off.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
What? Oh well. No,
Okay.
I've been here the whole time. It's fine. No worries.
Go ahead and answer then, if you choose
Answer
to.
what?
He
No,
asked you what you're doing over there.
I don't know myself. Literally.
I'm
I
looking.
found markings on a wall that led me to this little weird sewer thing.
Oh, quite interesting. May I accompany you?
I'm just looking
You
around
what?
at this point.
May I
Alright.
accompany you?
Sure. Just don't be a bitch.
I asked Roderick.
Oh,
and maybe
Not
I
a female dog.
Roger, you asked me what?
I walk
My
up.
eyes, you are.
I was walking up to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Get your up here.
Get
up here.
Sorry.
So how does
Awesome.
one enter the black market?
You kind of just you'll enter the sewer system where there'll be a series of markings to tell you where to go. In order to prevent overly complicated bullshit, you just make it because you recognize the marks.
Okay.
However, Brooke needs to make, unless you're gonna hold him by his fucking hand, Brooke needs to
Nope.
survival
Nope.
check to make sure he doesn't get
Oh,
lost in the sewers.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I asked Roderick where everyone has gone because it's just
I
us
asked-
two that I know of.
Well, Tree's right, but where did Tree go?
I don't
He
know.
was right behind me. He was right behind me.
He was.
Oh, I know. I guess like he must have dozed off. Should we go look for him, Mortiferous?
I guess I have things I want to do too, but
Uh,
I still want to make him
Oh,
pay me
God.
back.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Brooke, as Steven's traveling, you lose sight of him,
Oh,
and you end up coming right back out where you enter, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
you're
The
lucky.
Lost Woods.
So, your best chance is just to stay there. In all honesty, he's trying to go in there on your own. You'll just get fucked.
I come back out and say, Brooke, what are you doing? Or
Oh, so
Darren,
you
what
came
do you-
back.
Do I hear their voices?
Yeah, yes, sure, why not?
I was gonna ask you if I can roll a perception check.
So is
Yeah, I was
everybody
gonna
just going to the black market?
Oh, I just wanted to figure out the hell they're doing
Yeah.
in character.
Yeah. So I was like, I see. I roll perception. Wait, is it investigation or perception? to
It's
see what they
perception.
find?
It's perception.
Okay,
Investigation is if you're looking at an object trying to find.
Oh my
something.
god.
Oh, sweet Jesus. 15?
So, it's a nice day out today, isn't it, Roderick?
Does 15
It is
carry
a
over
beautiful-
or no?
I don't know.
I already
I
told
could
you
have
you heard
sworn.
Oh, okay. I
had-
didn't know if you were actually doing it. Okay.
you
Uh,
rolled a 1?
critical
Yeah.
fail. I say
Yeah.
I think I heard them over here. I don't know what you're looking
like-
at though.
I was like, I'm pretty sure today's a beautiful day. I just like think about it that I lost track, and I'm like, today's a beautiful day, you know, right? It's like I'm pretty sure we're trying to do something. Did you call me over it? Because I think I'm like,
I'm like,
totally
come on,
out
get
of it.
over
Yeah,
here.
no, he's just zoned out. So unless you're
Yeah.
dragging him along with you, he's just over there.
I kicked him in the shin and then I made him come with.
Ow.
Okay.
Damn it, we're
what,
timorous.
and I look in the corner like, what are you fools doing?
Well, this young one says there's a black market or something along
I
the
did not
wall.
say that.
He
I
never
didn't
said
said
that.
that.
Yeah.
He just said he's
said
following
he found,
markings.
Sorry. He found some markings on the wall and says there might be something this way.
Markings? What markings?
Well-
He never said there might be something this way either. He just said he found a mark on the wall.
Well, he
I-
found
I-
marks
I-
on the wall
I
and
said-
decided.
Hang on.
Company
I
him.
said I found markings on a wall pointing in this direction.
Can you show me these markings?
No.
Okay.
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 That's pretty blunt there.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you
I
show me?
mean,
you guys
No.
can follow me. but
Can I
at your
follow
own
you?
risk.
Wait, what? One at a time, people.
I said that they can follow me at their own risk.
where am I following you to?
The sewer.
The sewer. Oh my god, it stinks, dude. Holy crap.
It's not much
Why are-
different. I haven't gotten a shower yet today, so.
Yeah,
I
I just
take
took
a
a
side
trip,
step.
so I'll go back.
It's like, we've been on a ship. How are we taking a shower, you fool?
God damn it!
What?
This was only really meant for Steven
Yeah.
and Jamie, so now this thing's gonna turn into a whole fucking debacle.
What? I will
never
not hold
said I was
any of your
actually
hands.
Going, but
Well,
In.
now the assumption has been made, so I will.
Okay.
All right, roll.
What am I rolling
survival
for?
check.
Is it a survival?
Everybody
check?
roll your survival checks to make sure you don't get lost in the motherfucking sewers.
That's wisdom.
well, no, wait. It's like, wait, let's travel together. I have light, so if it gets too dark, I'll cast light.
It's
And-
not the light that's the problem.
It's the
It's the
maze.
maze.
It's the
It-
maze.
it- Okay,
It's a
think
maze
about
of
it.
sewers.
So
It
it's
literally is the Lost Woods.
wisdom. Proficiency
Okay,
so-
5.
survival. Survival is a.
Does
wisdom.
a 17 make it?
No.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All you guys end up right back out of the well. Steven, do you choose to go on your own to the black market?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
The reason why it's so high is this is all set up by thieves and like rogues and shit. So
okay.
you're it's gonna be really fucking tricky.
Well, I
say-
I look at Roderick and said, Whatever.
Yeah, I was like, how the hell? I was like, well, I'm lost. I was like, well, I'm not doing that again.
So
Well-
alright, sorry, let me talk here.
Yeah,
During
yeah,
the time that Steven's gonna travel to the black market, Steven, you're no longer in frame here. What do you guys want to do? It's gonna take you a hot minute to get there.
I was going to go see if I can go purchase some clothes, or
gonna try to get
sell
into
my
the city.
clothes and trade for material.
Can I go introduce myself to the captain?
You can. You know, the market's not a bad place to go either.
I got 6 sets of
I
clothing.
will go to
wanna
the market.
sell.
I just want to be polite.
I'm gonna talk to the guards to see if like what's up and also if we can pass. But I'll let you guys go first.
Okay. It's like, another one of the scaly folk.
Scaly.
Scaly folk. Bite your tongue, sir. I'm not
Wait.
very scaly anymore.
Ah, but you were.
How
We
much
get
you
all
worth?
kinds of refuge here. What happened to you?
Just call me refuge.
Yes,
Oh, God.
seeing as
Okay,
your
I
kind
thought
does
I heard you say I was refuse. That would have been a little rude.
No, refuge.
We're good.
Your kind isn't really native to these lands, and with the war going on, and the mass genocide, and the la-di-da, we get a lot of y'all.
Yeah, we don't really have too many places to go anymore.
Yeah, it's a shame, but we're open to all refugees. Just don't start, killing people. That wouldn't be nice, now would it?
No, murder is never nice. Can I use the
about
NPC? Can I use the NPC history on him?
Sure.
No
Oh
way.
my god.
Bam.
While this is happening, I talked to Roderick really quick and asked, "Do you want to come with me to the market?"
Sure, why not? I'll accompany you.
So just sit over here while he does his thing.
Alright, so, Brooke, you would notice he had a relatively normal life. He comes from a military family. His father and mother both served, and he wanted to follow in their footsteps. Though sadly, due to a gunshot wound while servicing 2 years ago, he has now been sentenced to just be captain of the Outward Walls Guard.
Is he a member of the Lunaran, or?
Yes, he's a Lunaran soldier.
Okay.
Thank God Zach isn't here.
Yeah, I was about to say, someone needs to change his motherfucking armor.
Yes, they really do.
Alright.
Okay. I say to him, "So I see you're a member of the Lunaran army."
That's not a very strong leap of logic there, friend, seeing as if I wasn't, pretty sure I'd be hung by now.
Well, it's a good thing that one of our companions is currently unconscious, because he was a former member of the Solarans.
Can we walk further off screen already? Like, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god!
So Steven Tass is in a well. Fucking move into the corner further, jail. Jail, get further with me.
I'm trying. It won't let me go further. No! I'm doing this. I'm doing this.
Trying to get killed.
Shit! I'm thinking. Hide my head. Hide my head.
Brooke, you eat a mushroom so it makes you sound like you're high.
He looks at you, but he define the former.
Well, for all he knows, he woke up in a jail cell, wearing the armor of a Solaranite. But, as we've gone from a few islands now, he has renounced his pledge and found that the Solarans are not as kind as once thought, though he doesn't remember his past.
He remembers his past.
He barely hears you, Nick.
Yeah, we
can barely hear you.
can barely hear.
Sorry, is this better?
Slightly.
A little bit.
I need to fix my shit again. Maybe I knocked something out.
There, now you're
Yeah, you
close.
sound better now.
Okay.
Okay, you
But
gotta
no-
remember though, I don't know too much about Zach's character in this sense, so I just assume that he's forgotten, like most of us don't remember too much of our past.
Okay.
I remember my entire past.
I don't remember jack crap.
I remember everything. I was a poor boy on the street.
Alright. Okay, so he's like, I have to keep an eye on all y'all now.
God
I'm
damn
already
it.
gone.
Don't try anything stupid.
Damn it.
Because he
Get
doesn't.
out of my office.
He's never seen me, so he doesn't know I'm part of the group. Good to know. I'm already gone.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't
Oh.
know that. He actually doesn't know that any of you guys have any relation to each other yet.
Thank Christ.
Yeah,
Good.
thank God.
Well, about time for me to hit the dusty trail.
Damn right.
Again, former. He is no longer a member of them.
Roderick,
Out.
Personally, I hate him. Goodbye.
Roderick and I are already gone.
Oh my
All
God.
right. Okay. You dodged a bullet there. Now we continue on the story of Matt. You guys aren't here. Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
I'm getting rid of Mark's icon just for that sake, but Steven and Brooke are not with you guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Damn.
you see the various stalls around, and sorry, this guy was actually meant to be over here. Might be. It's like out in plain sight.
Is that an assassin, man?
No, actually no.
But
He is a it's an old man sitting alone, looking all in beat up robes and all dirty.
I walk over to the old man and ask him how he's doing currently.
I'm following him. We're walking together.
Hard times have come these days. Much has been lost and little has been gained.
Oh my God.
Okay. I ask if he would like potentially like a new set of clothing, or at least his stuff tidied up to as good as it could possibly be.
It's always nice to see charitable folk.
I use prestidigitation to clean his shit up.
Thank you kindly, young sir.
Do you mind?
Do
if
you
I-
know what?
Oh.
No, where are your parents, little one?
Who? Who's that directed to?
Me.
The only short
Three
range.
3'9" person.
It's 3'6", but continuing.
shorter.
Oh, my son, let's go. We need to.
I fucking turn around and crotch shot him.
Ah, damn it.
That's not very nice.
I appreciate your concern. My parents have been, unfortunately, long since dead.
That's a shame, Sonny.
That's much appreciated.
I'm waiting you for the pull of fucking Meliodas
It is.
here, dude.
I'm ready. I was getting ready to.
First of all, I'm a clone-ass man.
You fucking stopped me before I could. I just wanted to finish my crotch shot.
Get your crotch shot.
I'm down on the ground right now because I'm in pain.
It's like, I appreciate your concern, but for my race, and am a grown-ass man. I am 29.
He walks up and sniffs you. Curse. I see.
Yes, unfortunately.
He lays a hand on your shoulder. And you grow an extra foot.
Woohoo! I scream that audibly to him.
I look at him weird. I'm like,
So I grow a foot, right?
Yes, you're. Yeah,
I know,
well,
4 foot.
let me rephrase that. He,
Okay.
it's probably not exactly a foot, but he's like slightly reversing your curve, so you're slowly growing back to your full form. Not fully reversing
Yeah.
it, but
So
Slightly.
you're getting closer to
You-
your old height.
do you just want to say like, because I was 3'6", you want to say like 4'6", 4'5" or something like that?
Let's say 4'5".
4'5". Okay. Let me write that down.
Since I'm
I-
wandering,
Hmm?
since I'm just wandering around in the other part of the town, can I just, use like a little bit of my survival and just kind of track them down?
Sure.
roll for
Meanwhile,
that.
I'm in a dark cave.
Roll for that.
I'll roll for it.
So then, as
It's a
I'm like
5.
trying to get up from getting
damn.
crotch shot, freaking crotch shotted, I was like, "Excuse me, sir. We're actually new here. My name is Roderick, and this is my little son. No longer little son.
Fucking
more
crotch
different."
kick.
Ah, damn it! Wait, try it.
I look back at him and I'm like, "Thank you. What have you done? I just am in awe. I don't know what to say."
It has been a while since I've come down here. He gives like a light whistle, and 7
Oh,
yellow
no.
canaries come around.
Oh,
Son of
damn.
a bitch.
Yellow canaries.
Okay. I attempt to use beast speech to ask them all how they're doing.
They don't respond.
Okay.
Because they're not canaries.
Brooke, you shut the fuck up. Your character wouldn't know this.
I don't know what you're going on about, so.
It's okay. I'm not gonna say anything else.
I know, but
Brooke,
if-
man, knowledge, how dare you?
My ears have been raped. I ask him what is the purpose of these birds, because I don't think my character would know.
not quite sure. They just tend to follow me.
Wait, isn't that some kind of not medicine insight? What
Uh,
does insight do again?
you could do a religion check, JL.
Yeah.
'Cause I know
Actually-
you'd have this.
Yeah, I was like, I want to like think. Yeah.
I wouldn't have religion. Oh wait, no, I don't have religion. I have
Aw.
history though.
I don't think I made that.
It wouldn't be in history.
Okay.
No, you didn't make it.
Okay.
This is an obscure one.
Okay.
Okay.
Meta knowledge here, just letting y'all know, this is one of the gods. Not
Oh,
gonna
good
tell
to-
you which one.
Good to know.
It's just one of them.
I knew it.
You shut your fucking mouth. I don't need my
I
story
know, it
spoiled.
is so hard. It is
Well,
so hard.
provided you guys know what to look for at the fucking library, this is when expository shit happens, so you will know.
Okay.
I don't know what to look because I'm a dipshit.
Can I do another survival roll to see if I come across them?
No, you're kind of just wandering around aimlessly right now.
Can I
Can
get
he?
a- Game link.
Yes.
Oh.
Hi, Mark.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mark.
It's in,
Mark!
Discord.
It's in
Brooke?
the game links in Discord, dude.
Alright.
Brooke, you
So-
are the meme of confusion right now.
I know. Seriously.
Hey,
As-
what,
No. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Zach? When you have some time, can you send me that logo PNG?
Is
Zach's
Zach
not
here?
here.
Zach's not
Zach
here.
is not here.
Zach's
Oh,
not here.
Zach
Zach's
isn't here?
no. Zach's
Yeah,
not
no,
joining.
a family friend had a heart attack, so Zach's at the hospital with him. So,
Okay, yeah, he should be there.
and Jamie has decided to drop out of the campaign.
Yeah, I was part of that conversation.
Okay.
I was not allowed to loot her body or loot
Yeah.
her shit.
I have
Right?
no hard feelings. I'd be a liar if I was a little didn't say I wasn't a little disappointed, but to each their own. I worked hard on this.
Now, as I try to stand back up again, I'm like, okay, so, sir, I'm still trying to, like,
I help him up.
pain.
It's like, don't do
Thank
that.
you.
I just tell him, don't do that again.
Okay, I got that now. We're trying to figure out our way through town, and we're really new here. I was told to speak to the guards and see if I can get into the capital, but is there anything, like, how long have you been in this town, sir?
I've only been here a few days. Not really of this place.
Okay.
Would you recommend any place?
Brooke,
for us
you
to
shut
go?
the fuck up.
I am thinking, man.
I am
See, Nick, why do you tell Brooke these things?
Yeah.
I didn't. He just knows lore. I physically didn't tell Brooke this.
I know.
He just knows.
I just know.
You just know lore of mythology. Well, good for you.
Wait, mythology, like an actual like god thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good thing I didn't pay attention to English.
Yeah. Well, not a god thing, but he read up on D&D. D&D god.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, you guys still have any more questions for the man?
I was actually going to ask him if there was anything he needed assistance with or wanted.
Agreed.
I ask not more than I need. Your current assistance has been much appreciated.
Hold on, all I see is a white screen, and like it keeps flickering on what it's showing me when I'm trying to like pan.
Okay.
I see a fountain and some market stalls,
Yep, that's what you should be
That's what
seeing.
you
Do you
should
but
see
it
the
keeps
icon?
like I'm trying to like zoom in just a little bit, but the whole thing keeps disappearing, and then it won't let me pan anymore.
I don't know how. I don't really have an answer for that. Try leaving and coming back.
Just shut up.
Yeah. Before before we leave, I know my friend has mended your clothes, but I have. Would you like a spare clothes? Because
Spare
I
clothes.
think we have some.
I have six
I have-
I have 6 sets of them.
Oh.
Any help is appreciated.
Well, I do only have one. Or Tiffers, do you have actually more than just a pair?
I have quite a few of some test works I have. Do you have any colors that you prefer, sir?
Gray.
Okay.
Nick,
I'm not
you're
looking at
fucking
that
killing
fucking
me right
phone.
now, you prick.
Would you like this to have a cloak as
You
well?
almost... yes. thank
Okay,
you.
it's working now.
Okay.
No, what you missed so far, Brooke almost killed himself again.
Yeah.
Yep.
God.
I had to throw him a bone for that. I'm not gonna lie with that, Brooke. I threw you a fucking bone.
I was just
I figured
telling
that.
you about someone.
I know, but still.
But they know
We're
you
at
were
war.
involved with that someone.
Yes, we're at war. You don't mention that. Oh my gosh.
Jail and I got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
We did. We were trying to leave.
Also-
as soon
Remember,
as
my
possible.
character's not good with people. He doesn't know.
I know.
Knowledge, alright, so knowledge that you would know currently, Mark, is that somewhere along the trip over to this island, Jamie fell overboard.
And is
Okay.
lost at sea.
Yes.
Are you?
It's the only thing I can do without fully killing her off in case she changes her mind at some point.
Okay.
Alright.
Um,
Anyways, so yeah, you done with the man?
No, I wasn't done. I didn't finish what I was trying to do.
Okay, do what you have to do.
I go into my bag. I pull out the cloak that I had and a set of clothes. I ask Roderick here to hold the cloak.
Thank you.
I wasn't for you.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's it's heavy.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
It's not a cloak. It's just a cloth cloak, boss.
Right.
I wave my hand going down and change the color from its more drab brown to a dark to light gray.
Okay.
And I ask him, "Do you mean like this?" See what he says.
That'll do. Thank you.
I hand him the cloak, and I ask him to hold. Ooh.
As he grabs the cloak, it turns a more lustrous gray.
Ooh.
And as you see that, one of the birds flies onto your shoulder, dropping a strange sprig into your pouch.
Sprig.
Brooke, if you're gonna keep cackling like that, just fucking mute yourself till this whole thing's over.
How do you spell that? Because I need.
Sprig.
Yeah. I thought there was another G, but I think it is.
Okay.
There's two G's if it's Spriggin.
Okay.
Sprig is just one G.
Okay. And then I finish up his clothes and hand them to him. And I say, "Oh."
After that he greets you and walks off.
And I say, "I hope you have a wonderful day, sir." And
Thank
And then I yell, and then
Safe trap.
and then I say back, "May the thunder bless you, sir." And then I walk off.
And you hear him mutter, "What that prick?"
Wait, do we have to roll perception on that, please?
Go for it.
Does a perception... Does a 15 catch it?
15 would catch it for you.
Yes!
And then,
So you didn't hear it.
unmuted myself.
You didn't hear it.
So I chuckle to
Of course
myself. I'm chuckling to myself.
and then do I notice that he's chuckling because he's right next to me? Like, what are you
Sure.
laughing at? I was like, what are you laughing at?
Just an old man and his jokes.
Like, jokes? I don't recall him ever telling a joke. He's just a kind old man.
It's alright. You'll understand
Damn
one
it,
day.
Brooke.
Well,
What?
well,
Okay.
whichever is-
I got your
it's
fucking
good to
messages.
it's good to do a good deed. Let's go ahead and actually, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I
So-
so-
Okay,
I'm waiting,
gonna
so-
describe the market stalls
okay,
now.
thank you.
And you can see the signs above them. Obviously, there's no signs here. There's you have there's a butcher, a baker, jeweler, a blacksmith, and just a general goods.
Is this in order?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
It doesn't matter who you talk to because you'll eventually just get the stuff.
Uh,
All right, so I'm gonna try. Oh, sorry, 1 second.
Okay.
Baker, and then blacksmith, jeweler, butcher, and then general store, going from left to right
Butcher,
in the
baker,
curvature.
Jeweler, blacksmith, general store. Okay. I walk up to the jeweler first.
Okay.
Hello. How are you today? I initiate conversation.
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm quite alright. I'd like to know if you have the ability to praise gems and give values.
Yes, that I do.
I show him only her. Oh, I'm sorry.
Her. Yeah, that's fine. It's hard to tell with these
Yeah.
tiny ass fucking sprites.
I show her one sapphire and ask her if what she knows about it.
She takes out one of those little appraisal monocles.
Okay.
It's a strange cut, but it's in good shape.
Okay.
Hands it back over to you.
Okay. Do you have any idea on value or potential usage of this?
No, not quite. I don't make the jewelry, so I just appraise and sell.
Okay.
I don't really have any use in picking them up.
Okay. Do you have is there anywhere I can go to I can talk to who would make the jewelry itself?
She seems a bit hesitant to tell you. There is no. I'm sorry, sir. No.
That's all right.
You want to do a persuasion check?
I mean, can I?
You can try.
That's a charisma too. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't have high.
Oh wait,
charisma.
I'm good. Okay, I don't even need to do it. It's a nat 20. I was gonna get +8 on that anyway. 28.
She etches a small mark on the table, similar to the ones that Steven was looking at.
Okay.
Follow these in the middle of town. She says very quietly.
In the middle of town. Okay.
You have to go to the black market.
I don't need to hear your words, boy. I
All right.
tell her thank you, and I walk over to the general goods. I'm also down with one set of clothes, so let me change.
I'm gonna
that.
laugh if you go to the black market.
I am a foot taller now, boy.
Good luck.
Okay, so I got 5. This is the general.
It's
Actually,
like always had a reach.
My scythe always had reach. I have to. Actually, I'm gonna have to go to the blacksmith anyway. But that's good to know. I do walk over to them and I ask. So I introduce myself and let them know ask how they're doing.
Nah, I'm good, sir. We got plenty of things here. What can I get for you, huh?
Do you purchase items?
New shipment today. Not quite. Our goal is to sell.
Absolutely understandable.
Jesus.
What do you have for sale?
He opens his cloak. This fine assortment of items.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fucking-
Basically, it's just the normal
Yeah.
merchant stuff. So
Okay.
I don't feel like explaining all that. It's nothing
Okay.
special with him.
Can I buy one arrow bow? One arrow.
What arrow?
Just one.
We can buy 5.
Buy 5. Okay.
Yeah,
We can buy
5.
How much is that?
That's what was that? Like a copper?
Something like that.
I know it's not expensive.
What can 1 silver get me, just to make your time easier?
I can give you 80 arrows for a silver.
Oh my god.
I will.
Arrows are reusable, so I'm just
Yeah.
throwing them out of my ass here.
I can do that. I hand him
Okay.
1 silver. I need to.
He goes through the chest and lifts out like a bundle of arrows.
80.
Here you go. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you. You better know I'm fucking ready to start studying. I ask. Actually, I asked Roderick if he needs anything from the smithy.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
So, quick question: Is
Yeah.
all you're gonna be doing is fixing up your weapons?
It's going to be. I'm actually gonna ask. The smithy.
This is all in basic sales. I'm only
Okay.
So if you're gonna do that on the off time, I should probably let other people do stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
If we're doing
that's-
this,
yeah,
if
that's
that's
what
the
I'm trying
case,
to get
then
at.
I'm just gonna spread around the word of the Crow Mother.
So, yeah, I'm gonna move back to
Yeah, go
Central
ahead.
Town real quick. Seeing
Yeah.
as Mark is now here.
Yeah.
Do you want to step foot off of the boat, Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
So right now I'm spreading word of the Crow
Mark
Mother.
wakes up, stepping off of the boat, and
Oh my god, we talked about this. Who the
Yeah.
fuck sleeps for...
no,
Ah.
you just everyone when they got to the thing was
we
asleep.
fell
You had
asleep.
your crafting time. You have 20 gold because
Okay.
of the course of the time. I know we talked about this, but everybody started today.
We actually we just fell asleep the night before because we were in port.
Exactly.
There you go. You see, the first thing that greets you is bewildered Dadarin.
I don't know where anyone is. Help.
I'm just picturing that in my head.
All I can think of is, damn it, what was it from? I am a lost boy who is lost. I am looking for a girl who is not lost. I am a lost boy. Will you help this lost boy not be lost?
Yeah.
I am lost.
What do
Or
you do?
they are
What do you
lost.
do?
I tried to find them, but it didn't work out very well.
Do you want to just ignore the man and walk off? As of this campaign, free roam has been activated.
Mark.
I thought you were talking, because you had been talking for the past minute.
Oh, yes.
No, I was talking to you. Like, do you want to just
I kept hearing Brooke chime in, so I was chiming
greeting you.
Yeah.
Oh.
You do talk a lot, though.
And I talked a lot this time, so I...
Alright, I greet Brooke and it's like, hello, sorry, I've been busy working on the boat the past day.
I noticed. You needed your rest.
Yeah, sorcerer's got a source.
Oh,
Careful.
okay.
You might need to do MLA one day.
Oh, where are the others at?
I just told you I don't know.
You don't know?
I saw the young one, or the one that goes by Tree, go into the sewers, and when I turned around after being scolded by the biggest man in town we know,
Well,
everyone was gone.
well, I'm a chef, and the byproducts of my craft are in there, so I would rather not go in there.
Go in. Yeah, you have to
Shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit.
Rather not eat shit, so let's go find someone.
You know the local areas. Brooke does, because the guy told you about the storerooms and the market.
A best bet is to walk around town aimlessly.
Yes, I've done that. It doesn't work.
Well, the
where I
backup
haven't
option.
checked yet, though, is the market.
Okay, we can check there, or we can go get our drunk off our asses at the tavern.
I do have some mushrooms.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, let's go to the tavern.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so
Which way is the tavern?
the guy overhears you that way. You go to the Tipsy Ladle.
Tipsy ladle.
And since you're just gonna be drinking, Steven's turn.
Yay!
Wait, we're gonna eat mushrooms.
Yes, but you can all be high off screen.
Okay, never mind.
Ignore
We
this.
won't eat mushrooms then.
There we go. I had to keep scrolling and I couldn't.
It's the king!
Shut up.
Steven, this is
Only
you.
Steven would know this place.
Indeed.
You have arrived down here.
Yes.
And then you see a lot of shifty trades going on down here.
Indeed.
With the non-existent people on the other side of the stalls that are there, but you don't see them. Because I was... Too many icons!
Okay. Well, I walk up to this man, this creepy-looking, weird person. What is this place?
You found it. How the hell do I... I'm not supposed to tell you. You should already know.
I know exactly what it is, but I'm making sure what it is.
Oh my god.
This is the fencing market.
Fencing market. What do you guys sell?
Oh my god.
My God!
You're as bad as fucking Brooke right now.
He's just looking at you guys like...
He doesn't see us, he just sees...
No, he's looking at Steven like, are you a cop?
Hell
You're
no!
a cop. I read somewhere you're supposed to tell me if you're a cop.
I will tell you if I'm a cop, and no, I am not a cop.
Okay, good. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Very trusting people. Like, if I find out you are a cop, though, it's just about every person here has got a shiv for your back. You have to keep that in mind as he taps you on the shoulder.
You won't find me. Don't worry about that.
Oh my god.
Alright. So, that guy over there, I'm not even going to bother giving you names, because they're expendable NPC number 57.
What guy? What over there?
It doesn't matter over where, because they all just eventually do the same thing.
Okay.
That guy will take any stolen goods, and for a portion
Okay.
of the portion of what he sells it for, will give you your money. Like he takes a small portion of your earnings from your
Stolen.
ill-gotten goods.
Well, I haven't stolen anything yet.
Really?
Actually, it's not true. I've stolen one thing, but then I used it to summon a god. That's about it.
Oh my god.
Were you dropped on the head, boy?
Hell no!
Maybe a little.
Can I say my spidey tenses are tingling when he talks about this red jewel?
Sure. You're like you just for a weird, inexplicable reason, you suddenly just get kind of pissed.
Like, Mortiferous, are you alright? You're kind of mad
I feel
right
like
now.
someone's talking about my stuff.
Well, he looks at you. Well, if stealing's not in your inclination, how much blood you got on you?
What do you mean by blood?
Excuse me?
He just puts his palm in his face.
Literally 10 pints.
How many people have you killed, you daft cunt?
Well, in terms of people, I've killed about 15.
No, you haven't.
He doesn't know.
all Killed those mer people. Those merfolk. Those are people.
people.
Actually, merfolk count as assassination targets. They are sentient creatures.
Exactly.
God.
They are sentient creatures. There
I
are
literally
species in
only-
this world.
I only killed 2.
Yeah. I think I killed a captain of a pirate crew named what was his name?
Goldberg.
Goldberg.
I fucking killed
You killed Goldberg.
Yeah.
He
It's
reaches
easy.
in. He reaches into his back. Well, here's your payment then.
Awesome sauce.
It's a bag of 200 gold pieces.
Yeah.
If you're into the headhunting game, we got more.
Yeah,
Down here.
Lay him on me. I got you.
I swear to God.
Oh, there's not really any available for the young blood here. That'd be you. But so talk to the Black Hand member over there. He could probably get you the right connections you need.
Skyrim.
Okay. Where is this man at?
It is the
More blood
dude
red.
scariously pointing at you up top. Even
Oh my god.
that guy.
I see.
Skyrim reference.
It's not. It's an assassin group. It's not really a Skyrim. So
Black
anything,
Hand was
this-
literally in Skyrim.
really,
if-
was that their actual name?
That was
Yeah.
their
No.
actual name.
That was not their name.
I thought it was
What?
the Dark Brotherhood.
It was
Yeah,
the
it
Dark,
was the Dark
Brotherhood, not
Brotherhood.
the
Yeah,
Black
but-
Hand.
There
If
is
it-
actually a part where it goes and talks about the Black Hand.
That's
Well, I mean,
No,
yeah, but
Black
that's
Hand-
not the name though.
The
Black
Black
Hand,
Hand
is
was
just a
their
symbol.
mark.
Yeah. the
Yeah.
Black
That's-
Hand from,
That's what I'm talking
It's-
about.
You know what? Not worth an argument.
Oh well.
Not worth
If anything, this place is an Oblivion reference because it's a thieves guild in the sewer.
it.
Indeed.
I never played Oblivion.
That was
so-
in Skyrim too.
That was also in Skyrim though.
Yeah, but
I mean, you can also look at the Dark Brotherhood because the Dark Brotherhood you had to enter the home through through the sewer.
No, you didn't. You entered it
You
through a
did.
hill.
No.
Yeah.
You entered
No, it was
of
through a hill.
sewer
That's the
in
Thieves
Oblivion.
Guild.
Thieves
That's
Guild was in the
Thieves
sewer.
Guild is the sewer. You
Oh,
entered the
yeah,
Dark
I'm
Brotherhood
retarded.
through
I'm
a
not
hill.
remembering right. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
I
the
remember.
man's wearing a skull mask. Looks over at you.
Interesting.
So,
What's your character about?
he looks at you like, you realize the smartasses are the first to go, right?
You'll have a hard time with me. Just saying.
Oh my god.
oh
So
my
fucking-
god.
I
As
put
you
my-
say that, you feel a sharp pain in your left shoulder. You look over. There's a knife in your shoulder.
Okay. What do you?
Hold up.
Roll for initiative.
4 damage. He did. No, it's
Yes!
not combat. It's not combat right now. He's,
Yes.
Be freaky
damage.
about it, Steven. Be freaky about it, please. Please.
Damage feels nice.
No, not that freaky.
he just face palms. Oh my god, you're so. And yet you're still the the 5th sanest person in this fucking group.
Yeah.
During
Goodness.
during this
I'm
time,
joking.
we look in Brooke's mushroom bag and notice that some of the mushrooms are missing.
Who took the mushrooms?
Steven.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
No.
Steven did not touch my fucking mushroom.
No.
No,
Steven
He's
didn't-
clearly high. Just go with it.
No, these are my
No.
mushrooms.
No,
No,
they're high.
Steve-
They're high right now when they're saying that.
I look at the guy and did straight. Seriously, what do you got for me?
If you're looking to join us, you need to prove yourself. But there is no time for that right now, sadly.
What do you mean?
We have no current marks. No one has made the proper payments.
Well, damn. Anyone you want dead?
That's not my choice.
I think of like all these fucking conversation options, and he's just like, fucking Steven.
If you wish to prove yourself to us, we will contact you.
Cool. I will be awaiting your contact.
That we have our ways of accessing you.
Well, then I will gladly wait while I'm on an adventure.
Oh my god.
All right. Until then.
Indeed. There's nothing else here, right?
He's just there's nothing else here. I mean, there's some black market weapons and armor, but they're probably way too far out of your price range.
Like what? What are we talking about?
10 grand for a dagger, Steven.
What is 10 grand?
10 gold pieces. Or 10,000 gold pieces.
Oh, 10,000. Okay, yeah, no, that's just fuck that. Okay, I leave
I'm
then.
dying.
I'm
I'm
just-
actually dying.
The stupidity right now is immense.
I feel like JL and I are like the only ones trying to be fucking serious here. We're like,
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
I
trying-
got serious. I asked the guy clearly, "What do you got?"
You got stabbed.
I did.
Well, that's because Steven basically like it's gonna be harder than you think, and then there's a knife in your shoulder. Well, shit.
It's
Not
gonna be
as
harder
hard.
to do that, and then fuck.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, no, we'd kill you in a heartbeat if we wanted to.
I need some alcohol.
Well,
You guys,
Alcohol.
yes, go get drunk. Okay, so currently in the center part of the dock is Brooke, Mark, and Steven. Have you two finished your business at the?
We didn't actually take any mushrooms, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say yes. I want to ask how I did during the Chrome Mother expansion.
People heard, but you know, this is actually a relatively religious place, so they're
Okay.
kind of iffy with that.
Understandable. Okay. I walk forward with Roderick if he comes.
Yeah, I'm coming with you, dude. I'm tagging along.
Alright. So I gotta like grab my thing. I should go here.
All right.
I am waiting outside the tavern, right
Yeah.
along this wall.
You
We're
guys
basically
didn't.
arm
You
in
guys
arm.
didn't. Yeah, you didn't drink enough to be shit-faced. Or
I
anything.
oop.
I look
We're
at
just
Brooke, it's
comfortable.
like, well, see, the tavern was a great idea. We didn't have to look for them, they came to us.
And I look at
Yeah.
I look over and say, "Hey, Lost Paws."
What?
Oh my god.
Who?
Making fun of Brooke.
No, I literally looked at you and said, "What?"
Speaking of pause, where's the bear?
He's on the ship.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I
Guarding the
remember
ship.
that.
You were
He's on the
asleep.
ship.
I wasn't
And,
asleep, I was meal prepping.
with your eyes closed.
I yell, "You guys want to move on or what?"
Where'd you go?
You go.
That's for me to know.
You smell like shit. I can
Well,
smell
I'm
it.
happy.
Actually, he
Dude,
does-
are you all right?
believe it or not,
You're
Steven does
bleeding.
not smell like shit.
Did you see my question, Nick?
I, just in case, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on Steven so his clothes are cleaned up.
Okay.
Also,
Hey, who needs a bath when you have prestidigitation?
Digitation,
am I
exactly.
right?
Well, it doesn't work on skin.
Nah.
I'll use cure wounds. Or no. Cure
You okay, Lee?
wounds.
I
I
dropped
will-
something.
Okay. I need a second because I just dropped one of my die.
Well,
Okay.
even
Two
if
people
I,
dropped
even,
something.
even if I did smell like shit, I would be used to it.
Yeah.
Tree, I asked you what happened. I'm like, Tree, you're bleeding.
Oh, that's just some business I had to deal with.
Does that hurt? Do you? would you
No,
like
I don't
feel
feel it.
Is that just a flesh wound?
Yes,
But the flesh
it's,
wound.
it's but a flesh wound.
I
I
whispered
just-
to my pack brother, "I think there's something not right with that one."
I don't think there's anything right with all of us.
Hey, Pot. It's Mr.
Is it
Kettle.
Kettle? That's my reply. I use that as a reply.
That was perfect. Oh my god, that's great.
Hey, Pot,
Okay.
it's Kettle. He's
So, do you all
calling.
choose to move upwards, or are
I-
you heading to the left?
Can I talk to the guard?
The guards are gonna have a stern talking with you as they pat you down.
I'm walking to the
pat me down.
left.
Left. Go left. Go left.
Yeah. They're just, well, it's too late. They're already patting down Brooke.
I'm gonna go left.
It's like,
Yeah, go left. It's like
Wait.
nonchalant.
That's a lot of
then-
travel time for Steven.
1 second, and trying to brush it off as an accident, he gut punches you real quick. Like, oh shit, I slipped. My bad. You can
I'm
go on.
not a fucking Solaran, you jackass.
Oh my god.
And then he makes,
Oh
then he
my
does,
God.
then he backhand you. Oh, slipped again.
Oh my god.
I just
Fucking
audibly
everyone's-
sigh.
Everyone's
I
already
cast-
gone with me.
This.
Minor illusion. From the direction of Brooke, in the voice of Brooke, making a vocal sound
no.
that sounds like Brooke. It's like, "Can I have some more, please?"
Stop. You wouldn't see from where you were.
Well, he was in the middle. He said walking away.
Yeah, he does. He's walking away, and then the guard grabs you by the collar, slap, 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 slap. Have a good day, sir.
Can I go through?
You can go through.
Oh my god.
Finally.
As
Jesus.
he kicks you into the other side of the wall.
With the gate closed, right?
Fucking.
No, the gate's open. All
Damn
the
it!
portcullises are
Fucking
open
everyone
right now.
walked away from Brooke so he get
So,
our asses handed
while
to us.
Brooke's in the other side, sorry, this is gonna be quick anyways. Not much is over here.
Oh.
Everyone else is over in the storeroom.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I wouldn't rate it.
Oh god.
Good luck with that.
I'm gonna say
I'm not gonna rate it.
I tried to talk to Tree, and I say no, really. Where the hell did you go?
Black market.
Ah, okay.
Wow, you're pretty damn open with that.
Exactly.
classified
Now
information.
now he is.
But you wouldn't find anything there since seeing as you can't even get there. Plus, there's really nothing there but dead people.
Ooh.
What?
I mean,
You know what? Let's Steven be Steven.
You know what? I mean, there's a lot of uses for a corpse.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So
But
Steven, you
they're-
said you wanted to try to rate it.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't
Okay.
want to be. I'm not gonna be that stupid. It's probably
Um,
good.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the middle of the fucking day, so
know.
have fun not having people noticing the opening of those giant fucking doors.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you get caught stealing, we don't know you.
Yep.
I mean,
That's rule number 1 of thievery.
Yeah.
I don't know that
you,
guy.
you don't know me. I don't know you either.
You don't know me.
Well,
Well, if that's everything that's gonna happen
Yeah.
here. Okay. To the residential area.
it's like I just start
Away.
walking forward.
Nope, wrong one.
You did-
Cat King.
There we go. No.
Is
That
there
was
a-
the king.
Is there a guild hall in this town?
The guild hall operates out of the library.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go there anyway.
Where is the library? Because that's where I'm going immediately.
We're all going there.
What is the guild hall?
What is the guild
Well,
hall?
you guys are gonna have to
Well-
ask for directions.
Well, Steven, first of all, I'm a chef, and and chefs don't usually operate as freelancers.
Yeah, I'm a clothing maker now. Or I'm
Obviously.
attempting to be a clothing maker.
So
the
that's
guild-
what you mean by guilds. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would walk
So-
over to this lady, but that's as far as I go.
Technically, I am part of the thieves, but
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No.
No, you're really not.
Eh.
They
I
thought
walk
they
up-
just said that to you.
I have a forgery kit. But
Doesn't matter. You're still
That-
not part of them. Anyone
No.
can have a forgery kit, dude.
I walk up to Mortiferous.
Hmm.
So, what are we doing here, anyways?
I'm hoping to get myself aligned with the Tailors Guild, if possible.
The
Okay, let's
actual
go.
mission here is I don't think I told you guys. The last guy get a meeting with the king.
Yeah.
So have fun with that.
Wait.
So- So, if you're heading to the Tailors Guild, Cooking Guild's probably in that same district, so I'll tag along with you.
Okay.
I want to yell at everyone to say stop. I have a present for all you if you guys so wish to choose accept it.
A mission
I
or a
am
present?
listening.
A present.
I turn
I
around and
got
ask,
a
"You have fucking,
A
you better have
present
two
of
gifts."
25 gold.
Okay, why are you giving us this 25 gold?
Is
If
that
you want it, I'll tell you.
is that each or
Each 25 gold each.
Why?
25 gold is
Do
20?
you want it?
Blood money.
I,
Not really,
I,
but-
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. What's
I want to
happening?
roll diplomacy, asking him to tell us before we accept the payment.
Go for it.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
and I'm gonna use Friends, the cantrip that lets me roll with advantage.
Go
Okay.
for it. And you would have to have made a perception check, Lee, to notice that I just saw your message. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. It's is it just charisma and nothing else?
Just charisma.
Just charisma.
Do I have to make a roll or whatever?
Yeah, you're gonna
I
have to
mean,
do. You're
yeah.
gonna have to do a counter persuasion in your case.
A persuasion?
Persuasion.
Yeah,
At least I'm not negative in that.
Wait, persuasion?
You're
I
doing.
could,
You're doing a.
because persuasion's a different is +8 for me.
Well,
Yeah,
you're doing
I'm
you're doing diplomacy. He's the only way to counter diplomacy is persuasion, but it doesn't matter because
Wow,
you
I didn't
still
even
won.
need. I didn't
Yeah,
need to roll advantage.
Yep.
No, you didn't.
So
Well-
you gotta tell him.
I will. This this is money I got from the black market for when we killed Goldberg.
I rolled the
That-
fuck
that
over there.
stupid
What,
That,
when
that pirates man thing.
That's
you mean
cool,
when you and I
but,
were locked into a room?
That's
Yes.
cool, but I'm asking why you're giving it, not
Because
where.
you all helped in the process of killing this man, did you not?
Keep your blood money.
Okay, thanks. You were just really shady about how you would give me the
I,
money.
You're
not
all
wrong.
accomplices now.
I asked Tree if I can have that out in his hat quarter or whatever it is.
The what?
Can I
I
have-
give
wants-
it to you. I tell him he could take my blood money. I don't care.
All right, so Lena has 50 gold.
Woo!
Yep.
I have 54 gold.
That means I get to keep more money. I'm
104
happy.
gold. I lied. 104.
All right. So, anyone gonna ask for directions?
Wait, Lee, why do you have so little gold?
Because I didn't take gold.
Oh, that's right.
I walked back over to ask the lady if she knows where the library is.
Just hang right at the cross section here. You'll make it in it's about a few minute walks that way. You'll reach it.
I asked the group if anyone wants to come along.
I'll
Sure.
join.
Yes, indubitably. Quite.
I hope to find a book that will teach me better to be a better healer.
Okay.
She overhears that. It's like, if you want to learn some healing, your best bet would be the chapel over to the left.
The chapel.
There you go.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
I whispered to my pack brother, I think we'd burn if we set foot in that place.
I think
May
you-
the thunder bless you, and I will go to the left.
I'm pretty sure only you would burn.
I literally
there.
say that to him. I think you would burn, not me.
Well, Steve,
Don't want
where
to talk
you
about
headed?
it.
Where you
I'm going
headed?
with them. I'm going with Lee.
Okay.
Alright, so first stop is the library.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a big place, but it's kind of disorganized, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh man.
Oh gosh,
Ooh.
I have to zoom in a little bit.
So,
Perception?
You
perception
already
won't do
knows
you
what
any
he
good
wants
here.
to go. You already know what he wants to try and do.
Yeah, perception won't do you any good here.
Alright.
You need to find a guide. Because basically, for those, I don't really have a good way of explaining this. I'm trying to think of all the different libraries and movies you guys might know.
So
Library.
But
this guy looks different. Is he in charge?
yes, he's the
Okay.
he's
That's-
the guild master of this
All
whole
right.
place.
I'll let you finish with your description before you do anything.
Yeah.
See, the only way I can describe it that I know of, like best, is, but none of you guys would. Jamie would have got this. Was the library from Game of Thrones.
Oh really?
Like that huge, like there's pillars reaching a good,
Wait.
like 25 feet up with just
Zach would've
nothing
got
but
that.
books.
Why don't you just say the library from, like, Dark Souls series?
I was gonna say, Seif's library.
Sure, why not?
There you go.
Steve's library. I wanted to be more like giant pillars of books, not like
Okay.
just little shelves. You know,
Okay.
that's what those
Yeah.
pillars there are supposed to be. Like there's
Okay.
there's like 5-story tall library ladders.
Oh, so
hanging
like
off,
Harry Potter's
something.
library kind of thing.
It's the
I
Page
knew
Master.
I knew Harry Potter had a huge ass library, but I just couldn't
Yeah.
picture it in my head.
Wow.
Page Master.
So there you go.
No.
So y'all need to find a guide.
Alright.
Oops.
Well, I'm gonna walk up to this guy,
I was just about to talk to him as well.
and I'm going to say, "Pardon me, good sir. Where can I find the Chef's Guild?"
They all operate in and out of here. There's no direct station, but I'm the person you should talk to. Looking to
So,
get paid.
Is there a separate area where the cooking stations are?
No, sadly not.
How would I get
We-
work and show my clients what I'm capable of?
That's your deal. Usually the chefs make a deal with the innkeepers or the bartenders to do that work. We're just here to keep the finances going.
Alright, well, sign me up.
Sign
All
me
right.
up.
Look. When you get the chance, go back into the town. Look for the inn and look for.
I have a letter here that says that I'm already a member of the Chef's Guilds in different towns. This should suffice for an introduction.
Oh, that'll work just fine. Yes, quite. If you're looking for a place to work out of, go talk to the innkeeper, Trisha. She's by the main port area. She'll get you set up with something.
Thank you, sir. I walk away.
He's like, yes.
Master of books. I have a page turner here for you.
One moment, please. Tiffany!
Tiffany.
Hey, help you here with the books. I don't know shit here. One of the librarian ladies walked down. It's like, what you need?
Well, I'll reinstate what I just said. Master of books. I have quite the page turner here for you.
Oh my.
Another
Oh,
smartass.
I know what you're doing.
Hmm?
What do you need?
Well, here's a quaint little riddle. What book has hundreds of pages but no words to you, but has all the answers that I need?
I throw the book a slapping at him with the cover open.
Oh!
She looks at you. Thank you.
Oh, God, I'm just trying to have a little fun.
We
Look.
don't have fun here.
Books
Sam.
are fun.
You forgot your paperwork again,
my God.
sir.
Fucking lady from
Oh, okay,
Monsters,
listen.
Inc.
I have a book. I need to show you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I show her the book that I received from Kasachi. Do you know anything about a book of this nature?
Wizardry is not really my forte.
Understandable. Have a good day.
Okay.
All
Who's
right.
eating?
Is there any?
I want
don't-
to ask you something.
Go for it.
Do you have any books on ancient weaponry?
Plenty. Those are aisle 5, row 57. Just go find a pillar.
Go find a pillar.
Okay.
Find a pillar.
Well, can I push, like, not push, can I, like, kind of tassel Brooke to the side so I can talk to the man Mark talked to?
You can just shove him out of the way.
I don't want to shove him. I just kind of like want
You
to
shoved him out of the
Shove
way.
Okay.
him out of the way.
Out of the way. Pleb.
I say hello, sir. I have a question, if possible.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not about books like that fool.
Okay, that's better.
I'm looking to know if I'm able to join the Tailors Guild, if possible.
Yes, we have a representative in town. Go find Sir Ricard. He's in the residential area. This place is kind of hard to miss, seeing as he bought out an entire block for himself. Those eccentric rich boys, you know.
I completely understand. I just need to make some new clothes every once in a while when I'm done in battle.
Just best of luck to you convincing him to teach you.
Absolutely, thank you.
Is there any knowledge that anyone wants to understand here?
Yes.
Do I find the book I'm looking for?
Yes, you
Actually-
find the book you're looking for. Exactly
Um,
where they told you.
Here's a question.
Yes.
What was his name? Silver what?
No, not so. Sir.
Oh.
You know, Sir Ricard.
Oh, Sir Ricard. Oh, God.
So,
Sir Richard.
before we leave, I had one more question for the librarian.
Yes.
I actually was interested in books on ancient gods. Do you have any of them here?
Yes. Pillar 3, row 92.
Thank you.
Sound like the lady from Monsters Inc.
That's what I said.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I had already said that.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I
I
thought somebody
did.
said that already.
No, no one said that.
I had
What
no.
Oh my god.
I laughed and I said the lady from
Mike
Monsters
was
Inc.
out.
I
That's
never.
what was
I
going-
didn't hear that.
I didn't hear it either.
Oh.
As soon as you said the paperwork, I thought I heard somebody say
Same.
it, so I
That's
didn't
what I
say
said.
anything.
Yes, stand on your paperwork and last.
Oh.
Fucking Monsters.
I feel so fucking cockblocked now.
Our service.
Lee, you're gonna get more references than everyone else here because you know me the best. Just give it to Steven.
Oh, I don't care if
Yes,
Steven
yes,
has
Steven,
it.
he
I
can
just
have
want to be acknowledged that I said it.
No,
I
what?
didn't hear you say
Okay.
it, period. You have inspiration, Steven.
Okay.
I
I
give
still have
Steven
inspiration
the extra
from
one.
the. Well, actually, does inspiration last forever?
Yes.
Until you
Yeah.
use it.
Inspiration
Until you
forever.
use it.
Until you use the one which is until you use it for your free reroll.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet. Cool.
All right. So Brooke finds his book. And okay, first off, Steven, is there anything in particular in the book you're looking for?
Actually,
Ancient daggers.
I might follow him over there.
There's pages of the bloodletted dagger, Shadowfell's hand, and Lucifer's twin blades.
Azrael's suspends. That's what I want.
Yep. You read into that more.
Yes.
It gives you the description of the blades. You know that they are lost currently.
Indeed.
Right. The current theory of the location is somewhere close to hell.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
I can't wait.
I
I
walk.
think I know who asked them.
I walk. Shut up. I walk down to him and I ask him what particularly he's looking at. Let me just.
Walk down to who? Steven or
Steven,
Brooke?
sorry, Steven.
Some ancient
Okay.
daggers of a high fallen angel.
Any scythes in there or bows?
I don't know. You want to look at it?
Sure.
There you go.
Is that a perception check?
Well, no, I can already tell you now. The one Steven picked up was more focused on small blades,
Okay.
like short swords and daggers.
Okay.
Brooke's turn.
I look for a name that our friend from our previous island told me while we
Okay.
were both hotboxing in the storage room. Bahamut.
Bahamut. Yes, the Platinum Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Known whenever Great Strife is near to come down from
Great
the lowest
Strife.
planes of heaven and take on the form of a mortal. That's Great Strife, Steven. Strife.
Cloud strife. Let's go.
Oh,
Cloud.
shut the fuck up.
Wait, you should have given him yellow hair and long swords.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Shut
And
up.
he usually comes as a handsomer old man, draped in gray robes, and followed by 7 golden canaries, which are his 7 dragon generals. Bahamut's a platinum dragon.
The only one known in existence.
Yep. See, you don't know anything
No,
about
I don't.
Bahamut though, because you weren't there when they found Bahamut.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying I literally just pissed off Bahamut.
You didn't piss him off. No, he
He
was
just made
grateful.
fun of you.
And then he's just like, oh, that prick. Okay. Basically, gods don't always, like
Get
other
along.
gods, even if they're good
Exactly.
gods. It's just, that guy. Fuck him.
Be
Bahamut,
thankful.
Bahamut.
I thought he was making fun. Oh well, I guess not. I wouldn't have
A
known.
canary.
What encounter rate is
Why
Bahamut?
would they? Bahamut's a god, so he's probably on par with the Tarask.
He's actually lawful good.
Yes, he is. Most as I was explaining earlier, metallic dragons are all like different variations of good, where the chromatics, which are more in numbers, are different variations of evil.
Makes sense.
Like black dragons.
Black dragons are like the most sadistic and sinister ones.
I was gonna ask if they steal a lot of stuff.
Wait, steal what?
That's racist. Yes, we like watermelon too. Fried chicken.
Ah!
You like fried chicken? Yo, let's go to Popeyes then.
Oh my god. I'd
Yeah,
ask
I
if they
don't
steal a
African
lot of stuff
descent
too, is
dragon.
what I said.
Dude.
Okay. I didn't really think
Click.
that through because my mind's not a racist pit like yours. Anyways, so you know about Bahamut. Is there any other gods you want to look up? Anyone like need knowledge about the giants, the dragons,
Oh,
Oh,
Hellbeast?
you know what? Okay.
Saying like I'm giving options here in case people are having trouble thinking. Like you could find books on the giants, the
Yeah.
dragons, hell beasts, various void gods, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I also look up Gostacci, but
You know Gostacci is written here as a bloodthirsty tyrant of a giant whose terror and stories of bloodshed rose him to minor godhood.
minor god. Interesting.
Though these stories are meant to be seen as greatly exaggerated, as no one really believes outside of the giants that he has ascended to godhood.
Very interesting.
That's all we really have on him.
Very interesting.
I try to go look for Brooke.
Okay, it's not hard. You saw where he went when you were still down there, so you start looking that direction.
I just ask him what he's looking at.
Well, in the previous town we were in, our friend, the friendly dragon, Dragonborn, pardon my tongue, actually spoke of a god who we may have come across.
No, you don't know of this,
You
Brooke.
don't know of this.
No, I do.
Oh
No,
wait, actually,
you don't.
no,
Not
hang on,
their
hang on.
part. I'm talking about the dragon in the cave.
I was gonna say.
Oh, that's not a god, though. You haven't read
Yes.
anything on that.
Well,
yet.
the way you described him was actually supposed. You didn't have the canaries or anything, is what he's saying is. But you were all talking about how it didn't make sense for a white dragon to be giving us gold that isn't frozen.
Yes,
right.
but
That,
him and I
but-
talked about Bahamut possibly returning because of being that dragon, saying we have possibly came across a god.
No, I think you misunderstood what the conversation earlier was about. He wasn't referencing the dragon you came across earlier as Bahamut. He referenced it as a silver dragon, and then he told you that there's stories that Bahamut might also be coming back. Two different things. So
Weird connection. Sorry. It was just the way that you were talking about it last time. It was just like silver dragons don't give away their gold like that, or blah blah blah. And then he just like Bahamut
yes,
might
but
be
it's as soon as they started talking about dragon theory, he decided to bring up, oh hey, Bahamut could also be here.
Oh, okay. So
So that's an error on my part.
okay. So retconning? Restarting.
Okay.
I'm looking up the name of a god who was just brought to my attention after a long time. Have you ever heard of Bahamut?
No.
You might want to take a read in this book. Our friendly dragon to the last island where we visited just informed me that he may have returned.
Sounds interesting. As not to be particularly rude, that's going to go on my side burner. I actually have one person I'm looking for in particular in this book.
I bet we both did.
I don't think, to be absolutely honest, I'm at liberty to say. I'm not 100% sure. May I
Come
look-
on, you know my story.
Out of game question or
No. Am I allowed? Actually, yes. Am I allowed to tell anybody about the chroma? Like, that I'm a part of it, or no?
you've been spreading the word. It's
I'm
pretty
just
much
spreading the
assumed you're
word.
apostle.
Okay. Okay,
It's
yeah.
pretty
See,
much yeah.
I didn't know if
pretty
I
much
was
assumed.
actually allowed to talk about, like, the mother herself, and, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I had tried it before, and you had, like, that thing.
you're fine.
I know to him, I'm like, I'm looking for the one I work for in the book.
I've done the same already. Here,
Thank you.
I bet it's not. I bet it's not as bad as mine.
There is no knowledge of the Crow Mother in the book.
I'll have to look elsewhere. I hand him back to the book. I will come back after I'm done searching for another book, and maybe after I'm done with my tailor. But remind me if we come back around.
You can always check out the book. This is a library.
I am going to check out the book.
If you're checking out the book, then okay.
Yep. So, any other knowledge anyone wants while everybody's still in here?
I was actually
Nope,
gonna
I'm
go
good.
ask the librarian
Okay.
about the long weapons, my style weapons.
Okay.
I was actually gonna look for a book about God language to see if
Hold
there was
up.
anything written about it.
Yeah. Anything you need, JL?
At the moment.
Well, he's
no,
not in the
I'm
Joe's
library.
not here.
He's not
He's
here.
in
I'm
the
not in the
church.
library.
He's at the
that's
church.
that's
I was trying to
right.
head to the church.
I forgot about
If
that.
you want to switch over, or Mark, is there anything you want to do?
No, I said I'm good.
Okay, if you want to switch over to jail really quick and get him done.
Yeah,
I
you
found
guys.
exactly what
Yeah,
I
we-
wanted.
Yeah, you guys can just go search for knowledge. JL's heading to the church.
Yeah.
Everybody's icons were preloaded in here, so just ignore everything that's not yours. You enter through a words. As you enter into the chapel, you notice lots of interestingly carved statues as you come in.
Can I actually see if I want to know whose domain this is, or who this church is offered to? Do you think if I can do is it a religion check to see if I?
Do a perception, then a religion.
Okay, perception is +2. God. Oh, sweet Jesus,
Yeah,
yes!
20.
Thank God,
you-
finally.
You realize each statue represents a different god. This is a house of many worships.
Oh, thank God.
So you
Okay,
don't even need the religion now. That just pretty much answered your fucking question.
Awesome. So then I walk up, and then I bow, showing sign of respect, and I'm like, "Good day to you, sir. I
Brings
use
you to my house, child.
your house." Well, I am a worshiper of what was it? Lathander? Yeah, Lathander. And I came to offer my respects.
He gestures over to the upper rightmost statue. Ah, yes, Lathanda.
Upper right statue, so right here.
No, upper right. That's upper left. I mean, I'm fucking bad with directions. Upper left.
Well,
Upper,
you're technically
upper.
not wrong with upper
All the way
right.
up.
Technically, yeah. All the
Oh,
way
yeah,
up.
all the way up.
Topmost statue. There you go.
Okay,
Like-
so I do a little prayer to Lathander, and then I drop 20 gold as an offering. So now I went from my gold. Now I just lost 20 gold. That's okay.
Okay.
And then I go down and I go back down to the guy. Hold on a second. I go back down to him and I'm saying, "Sir, I'm here. Well, I'm also here not just to pay respects, but I'm also trying to become a better healer for my friends. So I was wondering if there was someone here who could teach me the art of healing."
I am the only one available at the moment. He gestures over to the doors as I didn't put icons in because that would be a lot, as you can tell from the beds. We are currently full of the sick and wounded from the war. So I can teach you what I know, but it's not much. We all don't know enough to keep the world running these days. You must have faith. This faith is all we have.
Any help will be greatly appreciated, as it will go towards my growth as becoming a better healer for my friends.
He teaches you better understanding of healing, though it doesn't really give you any positive or adverse benefits. You know, it's
Okay.
just you have a better understanding. There's not much I can do without pretty much breaking your character.
No, it's fine. It's well. Then also, what I want to do is, if I gesture to him, it's like, "Sir, since you have people who are sick, do you mind if I can help out around the church?"
I would rather not, sadly. Your offer is appreciated. You must keep this to an in-house matter if it's all the same with you, child.
Oh, well, is there any other way I can assist the church, this establishment?
You have already given enough. Thank you.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna take my leave, and so I bow and I head back out. It's like then I try to figure out. Then I try when I go out, then I'm like, wait, I totally forgot where my friends were. So I'm like,
You hear him on his way out, making a sign in the air. May the gods bless you upon your journey, child, as you leave.
wait. So do I hear that or do I not?
Yes,
hear that?
you
You
hear
hear
it.
that.
You
We
hear it.
I gesture back and I bow.
Mhm.
And then I leave. And then I try. So as I exit the church, I'm trying to figure out. It's like, how do you? So wait, what did Brooke have to do in order to see if you remember or recalled where you find where we left off with my friend?
You don't need to do anything like that per se. You just have. I can just tell you.
Okay.
It's like you overheard that they were going to the library, so you know that should be the next place you'd look.
Okay. So then I head towards the library.
If I wanted
Oh, go
to
on.
go to the church, would I still be able to?
Yeah.
I highly recommend against it personally, but
I want to go to the church.
you can fucking burn.
Okay.
Okay. While we were in the library, I checked out the book on gods. Yeah, that's all I have left in there.
Mine was
Okay.
simple. I said like I just paid my respects to my god and then I left.
Yep.
And then I head towards the library, to where everyone else was.
So back to the library.
Mm-hmm.
Bloop.
Okay.
Book.
Mark, you want to go off on your own? You can.
I want to go to the church.
I mean, you're.
I'm just gonna leave because I found exactly what I wanted.
Everyone,
Okay.
as I walk in, everyone's leaving. I'm like, where are you guys going?
Mark.
I found what I needed.
I'm gonna go try to find that church. Do you know where it is?
Oh, it's all the way to the left. It's west of
Walk away
from
yourself
here.
from this thing.
Thank you, everyone.
Wait. Hey, Mark, you still
No
here?
problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
we were trying to get in contact. We were trying to say if you wanted to go off on your own, go for it. Just let
I
Nick
thought you
know.
were talking to Brooke. Sorry.
No,
No, we're talking about everyone. Is now everybody's leaving the library, so
I'm not.
Except
Well,
me. Except me.
All right, so you can go read about. Is there anything in particular you want to read up on?
Healing.
Healing. Okay.
Okay, you're just reading more healing. That's it. That's all I can really do for you.
I was actually going to ask if I can go to a secluded part of the library and try to look at that thing one of the canaries gave me.
Find a corner.
Find a corner. I pull it out
Oh.
and look. Oh wait, what?
I was gonna ask. Maybe I could look at the is there a book on the history of
Oh.
the most not famous clerics per se, but kind of along the lines that did I guess it is famous. Like they did a lot of things.
All right, yeah. All right, so everybody's leaving, other than Lee and Jo.
Mhm.
And Mark. Mark will just stick here for now. All right, so to the church. Is it just Brooke heading to the chapel?
Yes.
Well, as Brooke starts walking up to the door, he finds he can't enter. There's a barrier stopping
Oh my
him from
God.
entering.
Hello?
Begone, foul one!
Oh.
Oh, you have been mistaken with someone else. I am not foul.
Out of this house! Out of this house! Be gone with you! Out of this house!
Okay. And I leave.
You just
He's
leave.
like flicking water.
Get out of here!
So it's like have you seen A Knight's Tale?
Yeah.
God
The
damn.
one where Heath Ledger walks in with his horse and the church like, you dare defile the house of God!
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Well, everyone that is anyone is now back in town right now.
Hey, I
Yay,
didn't actually get
now I
to look
don't
at
have
my
a
thingy.
Where am I?
Yeah, you have a token, Steven. I haven't gotten rid of it.
Where is it?
Roll down.
All the way at the bottom, my friend.
Oh God, I'm too zoomed in. I'm sorry.
Who
Yeah,
is
okay.
this gentle fellow? Hello, sir. Yeah, to you. I leave. Me. You really don't want me to spit at you. Trust me. I will leave now. You have fun with your nay. Although I don't think you're a knight.
Which I presume would be the way to the castle.
Yep, up there's the castle, but you see the guards cross their spears, stopping you from entering.
I asked him why.
Who are you?
I don't know, but I heard I could find some mercenary work by the guards leader or whatever.
Oh my God.
Yes, that is true. We are not open to the public right now.
I'm sorry, can I just say something on the game?
Yes, go for it.
Just see a random guy who looks a little shifty strolling up towards the fucking King's Guard. Who are you? I don't know, but I heard there's work.
There's some mercenary work here. Like, oh, that ain't shady.
Unless you have an invitation, we are not allowing entry.
How do you said get an invitation?
It'd have to be from request from one of the guardians or from the king himself. or the captain or our captain. Those are the only ways.
Guardian.
The 4 guardians. You met 3 of them
You
on your
met
journey.
Already 3 of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was asking. What he meant by guardians? Maybe there were other guardians.
No.
I've already met 3 and spoke with them and helped them each on a quest.
What proof do you have of this?
Well,
Oh. Actually, I have some proof. No, I don't. No.
Hello, good sirs. What seems
I
to be the
don't-
quarrel?
I don't have proof.
Halt! Is this another one of your friends? I don't know.
Yes.
Yes,
I
this,
I
this
look over
guy,
the door.
believe it or not, is actually named Tree.
God damn it.
Tree. Odd name, but us elves always are weird.
Yes. I'd like to introduce myself. I am Dodderin.
Oh shit! Pat him down.
Ah.
I look over to Dadar and you say, do you have any evidence that we helped the 3 guardians so far that we've met?
Well, I'm pretty sure if I think hard enough, maybe we can have one of them show up in spirit form or demon form or something along the lines.
That's not how that works, Brooke.
Only if we could summon the God, what's the guy's name? The last person we met. Ock. Maybe I wonder if we could summon his shadow somehow.
Oh my god, I just said
That's what he just fucking said.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god. He said it in a less roundabout way than you did, though. Like, fucking
Oh
straightforward.
my.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Listen. We do have a ship that we came from the last island where the Guardian Ark was fighting off a portal from hell which had just opened. If you need to see, here is one of the tridents, showing a trident from one of the merfolk that I'm carrying with us. This is actually from our adventures so far.
Big whoop! You have a trident.
I
I have
mean-
one too at
Question.
my house. Yes, Steven?
Is the mark visible that he put on us?
No, it's a personal mark. You guys.
God damn it. That would have been plenty of proof.
Yeah, would've, but if you could actually fucking see it.
Exactly. But oh well.
Would the out of game question?
Yes.
Would my devil's lettuce work?
No.
No,
I
I'm
had
pretty
to
sure you'd get arrested.
I have to say it with that voice. Just
Why do you
because
think I
thought it
didn't
was
show
funny.
the mushroom?
I mean, I don't think they know what, drug paraphernalia really is. I mean,
They do.
They're elves. They do.
oh, they're elves. Okay.
This the main species of this island are elves.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize they were
Well-
elves. I thought they were humans.
As
Okay.
this is all going on, a woman walks out of the castle, clad in full plate armor, telling the guards to let you pass.
Yes. Thank you.
I was told there'd be more of you.
Oh, they are. They're just scattered around doing their own thing at the moment.
Unfortunately, we have lost one of our companions along the way.
Indeed.
That is unfortunate. I have
Yes.
lost many, so you will get no pity from me. Hurry
I
up.
understand.
Okay.
Yes?
Did I ever find anything out about my sprig? The thing I got.
You know it's a twig.
Okay. That's all I really like. That's what I wanted to know. That's why I went into the corner of the library for, and then I was like, "Yeah, just do your thing."
Find
It's a-
out it's a twig.
The twig.
Yeah, it's nothing special.
Okay.
Anyways, so it's only Steven and Brooke in there. God help us.
Oh my
No, we're
God.
fine.
Who's gonna get his
I've
kill?
got this.
You see, you see very well armed guards, and and 2 distinctly dressed people. One is the woman in the full plate armor, and the other is a man with leather and cloth with 5 swords on his back.
Oh god.
Hey Nick, real quick. Did Mark
Yes?
leave the chat?
No, he's
Ah.
doing something.
Yeah, something's going on that I'm not gonna say.
I'm not at liberty.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. There you go.
That's fine. I was just like, I just see like Mark leave the
I thought I saw somebody left.
Baltimore.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, he's doing.
Okay.
He's doing.
He'll tell you if he wants to, but I'm not at liberty to talk about his social life.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Okay. So
I asked, may I enter?
You're already in here.
True.
I kneel on the ground before the
Man.
king and his guard.
We
You're
don't
holding-
do that here.
Oh,
May I
okay
approach?
then. I stand up.
Yeah, he's like basically Infinity War shit. We don't do that here.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, it's like, do we bow down? He's a king. He's like, maybe. It's like, oh yeah, we don't do that here.
So, you're royalness.
Can you get closer? You're kind of far away.
Oh, your castle is quite large. I actually am quite impressed.
It's not really a castle, more of a stronghold for the day, in case we come under attack.
Stronghold is a castle for a smart king.
It's more for the people than for me. If I
Yeah.
had my way,
That's the best.
he glares at his captain of the guard. I'd be out there fighting with the men, not stuck in here.
I know the
That
feeling.
is good pride.
I once fought in my own ranks many, many lifetimes ago.
Okay, good story.
Nah.
All right,
He
so-
does not care.
Pleasantries aside, we are here with a strong reason.
A very
That
strong
is?
reason.
It appears there might be a stirring of evil.
No duh. We've kind of been in war for about 15 years. Where have you been in all that time?
I was
Helping the
a
guardian.
hermit, but enough about me. This is more about the people.
The
gate
girl.
to hell.
Oh, go on.
The gate to
Sorry.
hell in the previous island with the guardian Ak was opened, and when we were there, and we did our best to shut it, but it still had quite a visible hole straight to the underworld.
The girl chimes in. That's nothing new. Ark has to fight off the dead hordes quite a bit. The portal to hell has always been the weakest because there's so many. Now, you're only here as Ark forgot to give you the letter. That's why I had to come get you and bring you in.
Ha.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I said something about hot boxing the warehouse, whatever that means.
Oh, yeah. Good
God.
time. Good time.
I don't want to know.
You
I don't remember much of it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. As she just pinching like the little like tear glands on her eyes, like when someone's like annoyed.
Mhm.
Yeah. She's like, all right. So, he said, as the messages I got from the other two, one, that the 7 of you, I'm sorry, 6 of you, again, I'm terribly sorry, would make great assets to our army, and 2, beware the pervy dragon, whatever that means.
You're talking to him.
Oh, she looks at you, glaring.
I was explaining something. I wasn't being pervy.
That's
No.
what they all say.
No, you were.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
didn't
were-
approve.
You could clearly see there is a lot of scales missing, and I was trying to show
Ah,
some...
flashing! Jesus, guards!
Be more decent, man.
I'm not flashing. I'm just explaining what happened.
You see,
Well, you have
as
to
you're
open
saying
it.
that, one of the guards puts you into an armbar.
No,
Thank
literally.
you.
I'm not even
Thank
opening my robe, guys. Out of game. I'm
Armbar.
not opening my robe.
Armbar.
It already happened. Already happened.
Thank you for
The
Christ's
captain of the
sake.
guard's like, okay, everybody calm down.
Fucking knocks
Okay,
Brooke
good.
out.
Now then, if the plan is for you to join us, we can send you on a few missions here and there, but you'll just be hopping back between the islands as you did before.
That works.
You should probably talk to the portmaster about improving your ship's needs.
Where is that?
I've already
Port?
been informed about you. You've already met him.
Oh, him.
God.
Yeah, we're good friends.
As far as I can tell, you're not very good at first impressions, are you, Lizard Man?
I have been living in the woods for a couple 100 years. Pleasantries are not my stronghold.
I lived in a treehouse for the first 500 years of my life. Big whoop.
I've been
I don't want to
since
go
I was a
into
child.
it. but there is a little mental scarring involved.
Okay. Oh. Anyways, yes, you go out and find your friends and tell them what we've told you.
Thank you for the information.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Yes. And they see you out.
Suddenly,
Yep.
I have a development and must leave early.
Yep. No, like actually.
Sorry about that. Yeah, like I actually have to leave right now.
Oh, okay.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, long story short, Ellie's out of town. She needs to call me, and I'm probably going to be busy for a little bit.
You're fine.
Alright, dude. Now we'll just say you're on the ship. There you go.
I think it's the same thing with Mark at this
I am
point.
tending. I'll explain my exit. I am tending to Smokey, as we have a psychological link, and he is sick.
Oh.
Adios.
Adios.
Smokey hates your guts. You're on the ship. Bye.
Yes, Smokey wants to try to kill me.
So are we also putting Mark on the ship as well?
Mark's back on the Mark's back on the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we only have Steven right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
Steven.
And NJL.
Well, no. I meant Steven, like, knowledge-wise.
Oh,
Now.
yes.
Now they're back. They're both still in the library, right?
Correct.
Yes.
We are, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, they're still.
Did I ever
Cool.
find the books on sides or bows?
There was no information in the library of what you were looking for.
Okay.
At least nothing that you could find.
Okay.
The upper levels are kind of locked away.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I make my way to the library.
Okay, library it is.
And now it was 3, which is okay.
It's easier to multitask
Exactly.
with just 3.
Yeah.
This is gonna end early, guys, just so you know.
That's fine.
That's
I mean,
fine.
Dude,
like,
this-
yeah.
This was literally... there's gonna be no level up at the end of this, obviously, because nothing happened. Yeah, this is just exposition. Now, are you sure no one wants to read up on the giants, the dragons, and the hell beasts?
I'll read up
I
on
was
the
gonna look
dragons.
up
why
for like a
not?
powerful healing like artifact or something like that, or the history of like there was anything regarding it.
You know that you found a book on like if items used by renowned priests and saints tend to hold great powers of healing and warding of the dead.
Okay.
That's
I'll read up on the dragons as Biraden has requested.
Well, this is gonna
20.
be a very long exposition.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and listen now.
So yeah, uno momento, por favor.
If it makes anything help you, I just rolled a roll. It's a nat 20.
I'm gonna start with the first one,
Okay.
which I'm basically gonna do a quick synopsis of each dragon and their types.
Okay.
So this whole thing first starts out with the explanation on the various types of dragons.
Okay.
You have 4 basic types of dragons. You have the shadow dragons, the chromatic dragons, the metallic dragons, and the Draco liches.
Okay.
2 of the 4 are made by normal means. The Draco liches are those who have forsaken their lives and searched for a way of the undead, but in doing so they lost all their blessings of either Tiamat or Bahamut.
Okay. Turn your
The
video audio down. Not you.
Yeah. Shadow dragons are those that spend too long in the Shadow Realm or the Underdark. Their scales get tainted with the blackness.
Okay.
That is, of their realms. Next, the chromatic dragons. Chromatic dragons are creatures of pure ego, driven by greed, and very territorial.
Okay.
An average dragon can live for more than 1,000 years before seeing any adverse effects of age.
Okay.
The first dragon in the book talks of the black dragons that live in the swamps. As they get older, they become thinner but muscular. Their face looks almost that of a skull, and they have inward protruding horns, like bull horns, to be more precise. They are known as they are brutal and cruel, and they rarely accept servants, save those of the kobolds. That they most love to do is topple kingdoms. They find each reign that they've seen fall, and even more by their hand. They feel entitled to the treasures and the findings of those people, hoarding centuries of knowledge to themselves. The blue dragons of the desert. They are known. Let's see if I have to keep scrolling because I'm greatly skimming this down.
No,
by the way.
good.
Blue dragons are very vain creatures that live in the desert. They will not stand for any slight remarks towards them or being around any weak or inferior creatures.
Okay.
And they take great pride in lording their power over everyone. They do not have minions, but adverse to flying, they are known for burrowing.
Okay.
Having sinkholes and intricate tunnels in the sand. They specifically love their treasure of choice would be gems. The more valuable, the more sought after it is for them. And they'd rather see their gems destroyed than taken.
Okay.
The green dragons of the forest, known to clash with the black dragons when forest meets swamp. And all dragons are known to clash between each other if their domains reach too close.
Okay.
They are best known for hunting in the thick jungles. Their favorite prey, elves. While they are not as strong as many of their brethren, they are crafty, always scheming, and always looking to gain the upper hand, even waiting hundreds of years before striking. Then you have the red dragons, the epitome of rage and greed. Red dragons, from the quickest glance, can see the price of any item down to the smallest copper, and have a mental. I'm stuttering myself. Sorry. Have a perfect mentality of all the treasure that they own, down to the single coin. They live in the mountains, and though they they would rather die than be oppressed. They are currently chosen to mounts for the Yaskavi. I'm butchering the fuck out of that.
Okay.
A race of like Underdark dwelling people that years ago made a deal with Tiamat to help destroy their Illithid masters.
Okay.
White dragons are primal, known to freeze all their victims and all their treasure, using it as decorative pieces to show their might and prowess. Now, the chromatic dragons are, they're tricky ones. They're all good in nature, but some can take it a bit too far. After living for a few hundred years, Metallics learned, for reasons we do not know why, how to shapeshift. They have been known to take on many forms. The helpful dog that finds the lost girl in the woods, the bear that defends the passing traveler, or a merchant that helps people in trying times. Now, first of these, brass dragons. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry this is taking a while, but it's like a lot of information.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. It's all good.
All of which will be used.
Okay.
Brass dragons love conversation.
Okay.
They find stories and information to be the most valuable treasure of all. However, by most powerful, it's only second to that of magic items. They covet intellectual weapons, telepathic, fire, anything that looks valuable and mystical. They seek to learn their secrets. Bronze dragons. Let's see, are these the ones I was thinking of? Because I'm reading through this but skimming at the same time, just trying to remember. Bronze dragons tend to live by the coast, so it even makes mention of Bronze Dragon Cave, not too far from the port city.
Okay.
Bronze dragons are well known as war machines. They oppose any tyranny and evil, and will take on the form of humans, or just completely, will just entirely upfront tell the army that they wish to aid them. And they will always ask for rewards, but if the soldiers can't offer anything at the time, they'll take whatever spoils of war they can get.
Okay.
Here we go. Copper Dragon. We only have 3 more, and the last one's pretty simple. Copper Dragons love stories more than the brass, so much so that if you don't share any stories, it'll pin you down until you give it something interesting to think of. However, they are known to be very good hosts. Even just going as far as to carve out rooms in their treasure trove for bards and other travelers to stay and tell stories to them.
Okay.
Though, if they can get very ill-tempered if you don't laugh at their jokes or their quips. They love to play pranks on people.
Okay.
The gold dragons are the mightiest of the bunch. Though they tend to lead solitary lives, they are masters at keeping their treasure to themselves. There is no way for you to take any treasure out of their pile without them noticing. They tend to help where they can, but they prefer to keep to themselves and their wisdom.
Okay.
Second to last year, silver dragons. Silver dragons are tricky, but they want to try to keep the peace. They will take on the forms of others, though not directly stopping tyranny. They will not sit idly by and let innocents be harmed. They love to live in snowy mountains. Last but not least is the platinum dragon, Bahamut.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's also the Tiamat, but she's not given a color for some reason.
It's because she's every color. That's why.
I guess, maybe. Oh, fuck, dropped a die. Anyways. Bahamut is known to come down during times of great strife from the lowest planes of the heavens, with taking on the form of a man in gray robes. What the fuck's with my drawer? God damn it. So when I fell back, a lot of my shit got fucked up. And he's always accompanied by several gold dragons in the form of canaries. So there, you have your information.
Oh my god, okay.
God damn.
So,
It took a lot, I know, I'm sorry. There was a lot to give.
You're fine.
I literally wander over, and to make things exactly quick, I tell them both, as the other people aren't here, exactly what knowledge I picked up. About
so everything I just totally...
Pretty much. Yeah, you all know that.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm probably gonna forget it anyway, but
If you do, I can just straight up tell you.
Yeah.
There's no need for knowledge rolls of that stuff. That's just information you have.
well, since everyone's around me, I have information.
Okay.
I have crippling depression.
I have crippling depression.
I'm gay.
I almost forgot. There was one other dragon, though not as important. If you have 1 second.
Yeah.
Turtle dragons.
Turtle dragons.
Yes.
Steven's favorite dragon.
I will conquer them and capture them and make them my pets. Just because
Actually,
friendship.
That's more possible than you think.
Yes.
Turtle dragons are also known as the mercenary dragon.
Yes.
They team up with pirates, and by feeding them gold, they will help out any sailors. Though they will also attack any sailor that they view as a threat or just for shits
Fuck.
and giggles.
Fuck.
I will make a pact with them. I don't care
Well,
how
you
hard.
pacts are locked to myself and Brooke, but
Well, I don't care.
you mean
A
an
thing similar
alliance?
to a pact. Yes, an alliance. That's
There's
the word.
also the pseudo dragons and the fairy dragons, but those are just tiny pet dragons with no real lore.
Oh, I want a fairy dragon as a pet. Oh,
That was
God.
actually a nice question.
Yes.
If a dragon were to give us an egg per se, let's say a dragon gave me an egg, would I be able to raise it up to be, or as far as I can possibly live, to get up to be another dragon, or no?
It takes a lot to really raise a dragon, and you're already pretty far through your lifespan.
I'm only 20.
Well, let me put it this way: it takes about 100 years for a for a wormling to go up to the next stage.
How long does it
So
take to hatch?
that's good for me, because I'm a young dragon.
It takes about 10 years to hatch.
Oh, then I'm fine.
But let me explain. Here, let's see. Fuck, shit, tits, ass, motherfucker. Okay, so it goes wormling, 100 years, young dragon, another hundreds or so years. Oh, wait, easier solution. Derp-a-derp. Yeah, here we go. Wormling, 5 years. Young dragon, 6 to 100. Adult dragon, 101 to 800. An ancient dragon, 800 or more.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I can at least get him to like stage 2.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. Because I can just leave it to one of the...
A young dragon still listed as a large creature.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome peasy.
I think I don't have any knowledge to ask. Continue your wording,
Okay.
Steve. I
Well,
blocked you in.
me and the Darin, who's already went to the fucking ship, spoke to the king.
Oh, what did he say? Was he nice?
Actually, yes. He was very proudful and actually wanted to help his people, but his king's guard won't let him. Anyway, as we spoke, he said that he would love to have us help him, but what he wants us to do for him is to go back to the islands we've already visited, and that's really all he said. He didn't really say
Go
what
back to
he
the
had
other
do.
islands and assist the Guardians.
Yeah, and
that's
assist-
currently where the war front's going
Mhm.
on. And it's gonna be a while till you guys touch land on Solaris, which is a big desert island.
Okay. And after that, this person in gold armor told us to speak with a shipwright
Okay.
Oh, the shipmaster that we talked
the shipmaster to upgrade our ship and make it more durable and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, well, we're on good terms with him, I think. Well, I mean, like, he seems like a nice guy. We'll probably talk to him.
We just don't want the Darin talking to him.
Why? Did something happen?
You don't want to know.
Well, if you guys wish to do that, I have to find the tailor, Sir Richard.
Okay.
It's Ricard.
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 Yes.
Ricard. Okay, so he's gay. I need to actually write that in.
Ricard.
I never said he was, but
The way
he's-
you're trying to put the emphasis on that is he's gay.
Yeah, he's gay. Do you remember what he said? What the guy said to look for?
A whole block that he bought to himself.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It's the biggest fucking house on this map.
Yeah. Marty.
Yeah, the blocks are used up in you have the big block in the lower left hand. The other one, which is supposed to be more residential housing, he bought out. So basically, the second set of residential housing became slumland.
So this.
And the last, yeah, that's his house. These were supposed to have more room, but these are fucking like slum houses, and this is the barracks.
Okay. I knock on the door and hope that he comes to.
Yes.
I'm going to fucking kill you. I
Did you
was.
say that out loud? Did you say that out loud?
No, I'm
or-
telling that to
or
Nick.
asking?
Just Nick.
Okay. I was like, dude.
No.
Yeah, no. You already have 2 gay men in your life, Lee. How does that make you feel?
I have 4 now. Brett,
Where are the other 2?
Peyton, this guy, and that
Oh.
guy.
They don't count in this life.
Okay.
Your character has 2 gay men in his life.
I just roll my eyes before he opens the door.
You see a man in a toga open the door. Sir Ricard, we'll see you now.
I walk in.
Yes, darling. How can I do for you?
I was told that I can gain knowledge on tailorship here.
He walks over, like plucks at your garb.
I can
Disgusting.
Unfortunate. I understand.
You have no taste.
I unfortunately have no material to appropriate on that taste.
No excuses.
Okay. Edna mode, by the way.
Edna mode.
And Jack.
That wasn't what I was going for yet. Well, I have an Edna mode reference in here later, but
Yes. God damn it.
well, as
Okay.
you know, he gestures you to walk back, and you see there's a woman in the back of the room.
Okay.
The room is really smoky. The whole place smells of wine and very cheap perfume.
Is Roland in here with me by chance or no?
I don't-
Roderick. Sorry.
No,
Did you?
Did you follow me? No.
Nope, I didn't follow you.
Okay.
I'm still with Tree, that's why.
Okay.
We're talking in the library.
And time's up. Don't stop.
Believe it. Oh my god.
Did someone not get that reference
No.
I made? They see her in
No.
a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume.
Yeah.
Is that part of the song?
Yeah, it is.
And
They see you in a smoky room.
Oh, true.
Smell of
Right over my
wine
head.
and cheap perfume.
Going everywhere.
There you go. Anyways,
I probably heard
So-
the song once.
Wow.
so the woman eyes start glowing, and they can say, oh, it's you, Sebastian.
Sebastian.
You hear your packmaster's voice start talking. Like, wait, can she see me? Hello?
Can she hear you?
Yes, I can hear him just fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, what did I say?
Sebastian, I mean, you're dead, but, what happened? I don't really know. I don't know much about my past. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Well, Sir Sebastian the Fabulous, you see Ricard just like, what? The Fabulous? No, that is my title. Mine. No, I'm pretty sure you had it first. Mine. And they kind of just stare at you now. It's like,
I don't even know what's going on right now, particularly. Can you fill me in?
she walks over, boops you. You can actually see a ghost hovering over your shoulder of your packmaster. And she just like, it's just like, wait, you can see me now too?
Wait.
Oh, great. You see there's a giant fucking hole in his chest. Yes, I'm going off a Harry Potter ghost here.
I was gonna say.
That's not a reference, but I'm just letting you know that's because I've already done that once before.
Yeah.
This is just how the ghost system works here.
Okay. That's quite the hole you got.
Yeah. I don't really understand it either.
It looks like that's what probably killed you.
No shit, Sherlock. I'd slap you over the head, but I'm a fucking ghost.
Do you want to try to touch me? I wouldn't mind it, particularly in this instance to see, because I can see you now.
He moves and you feel your cheek squishing as he's poking you. Poke. I can do it! Bitch slap!
Oh, god damn it. It's like I offered you goodwill!
I've been wanting to slap you half this time with your fucking ugly clothing.
There's
And
always...
Ricard's just over there, like, what's going on? She boops him too, just flicks him on the forehead. Like, oh, teacher!
I'm like, there's only so much I can do with drabs!
You! I shall teach you.
Teach me. What is there to learn? There's much to learn, obviously, but...
You shall be fabulous.
Oh, God.
I have a sinking
that's-
feeling in my heart.
that is where Lee's little story gets cut off for now. Does anyone else want to do something, or are we gonna just jump right back over to Lee?
I'm done.
Steven's
mean,
done. There you go.
I don't know. I have nothing else I need to look
Free
for.
world, Steven! Free
Well,
But I-
world.
I have all the information I need to get my daggers. I am happy.
Yeah.
I just want so like what I think I'll do is like I
Go
don't think
back to hell.
I'm gonna go. Like what I'll do is I'll just try to do good ad deeds according to Lathander's will. So then I'm just going around town.
So you're gonna try to
Okay.
spread the word of
Yeah.
Lathander then, or?
Actually, I go to the shipwreck.
Well, not really
Yeah.
spreading the
Alright,
word, but like
so-
act like doing deeds for the word of
Okay.
Lathander.
I'm gonna quickly do the thing with the shipwright real quick because that's actually quite fast.
Okay.
So that's with Steven then, I guess, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Boop. There you go.
Okay. I was told you could help me with some ship upgrades.
Yes, that is part of my job description. Sadly. It'll cost you, obviously. Just, I'm assuming that beat up boat you have out there was yours.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do some basic repairs now on the house, seeing as you now one of us. But any further upgrades will cost you, seeing as that is a personal and not a standard issue ship.
How much would they cost?
Depends. What are you looking to get?
What's off?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, come here. He opens up a book. We have various degrees of we got mortars, cannons, we got barrel loaders, ballistas, we got rams, hull reinforcements, and this one is kind of off limits here, but fuck it, why not? One of the wizards had been working on a new siege weapon.
What kind of siege weapon?
Big ass laser.
How much?
Oh god, that's like that's gonna be like 200,000 gold, dude.
Well, I'll get it eventually. Best
Yeah.
price point.
Uh,
How about
well-
a hull reinforcement?
Hull reinforcements, we do it for 1,000 gold.
God damn.
You're upgrading a ship, Steven. It's expensive.
You're pissed poor.
I know, but like, what about cannons?
Those they can give you some of our older cannons for 800 gold.
You broke.
Look, we got a spare ballista here. You can just slap that on your ship after the repairs.
That is fine.
So,
Thank you.
okay, you,
Just get
I'll leave now.
yeah, broke ass motherfucker.
I ain't broke. I just want to spend no fucking $800 on a goddamn cannon.
No, it's cannons.
Cannons. Old cannons. At that.
Yes, but
Faulty.
cannons are still cannons.
Cannons
seeing
are
as
still
there will-
cannons.
It's faulty.
No.
Actually, yes.
I mean-
yes, they could be faulty.
Okay.
But it's mainly like you will eventually have naval battles.
Yes, but I don't want to spend basically 90% of my money.
Well, that's
Broke-ass
why you're
bitch.
supposed to get
Cost-
everyone to pool in their
I know.
cash.
I know, and I will see what we want to do later. Thank you for the prices. We might meet again in the future.
Okay.
Yay, bye.
As you're exiting though, you hear a whistle coming from the alleyway.
Oh, yay. Jesus Christ.
There you meet the representative you met earlier. It's like,
Yay. Mr. Man that stabs people in shoulders to prove his point.
I wasn't the one that even stabbed you.
Well, damn. So, you're not skilled. Good to know.
Oh my god, Steven.
Jesus
As you
fucking
say that-
Christ.
2 knives are now in your foot. As you see his 2 fingers flick out, and knives are now in your feet. You take 5 damage.
Yes.
This is the
now I
shit
know
I'd
where
expect Brooke to be
you,
doing.
I know where you lie on the field of skill. Thank you.
And you feel your leg now getting numb.
Oh, so you
It's
hit a pressure point.
paralysis. No, it's paralysis knives.
It's like I just simply made your leg fall asleep. So fun things you can
Good.
do with poisons. Anywho,
I mean,
we
yeah,
have
but
a
that's a
mark
bitch
for-
tool.
Oh my god.
Sure.
No, poisons can be an art in and of itself, but everyone's allowed their own philosophy here. Anyways, your mark. We're sending you back. We're sending you to the Isle. That's the Isle of Giants. Out of voice for him.
Oh, yeah.
I just making sure. Just making sure. You must infiltrate the. I'm trying to think of the fucking name now. I had this, but I just drew a fucking blank.
Steven.
It's one of the main headquarters for the pirates. You just found a small outcropping,
The
like a
bay.
rogue pirate.
Ooh. Band of pirates, eh?
Yes. Don't worry, you're not there to kill them. They'll actually be expecting you. They have a job for you.
Ooh.
And be careful with
Sounds
them. Well, they do tend to stab people in the back a lot, but
Oh,
you still get paid though. So you know, have fun with
That's
that.
good. Well, thank you for the information.
Mm-hmm.
He's like done with your shit already.
Alright, you see him reach down, just yank the two knives out of your foot, and just wipe off the blood. Best of luck to you, newbie.
Thank you.
And if I was you, I'd keep that mouth of yours shut as he just jumps down into the hole.
So here's a question.
Yes.
If he had Lancer's deflect projectiles thing, how would that have gone?
Hey, what?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking Fate. Let's say Steven had like Lancer's protection from projectiles. How would that have gone?
It would have just bounced off his foot and landed into the bricks, or the stone bricks in the walls.
Okay.
You're immune to daggers. What?
Okay.
He just looks at you like witchcraft.
He's like, I know a warlock.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so
Cool.
anyone else got anything?
Nope, I'm just doing the good deeds of Lathander.
Have fun with that.
Can
I
I
don't
clench
think
my
there's anything
asshole
else for
tighter?
us to do.
What'd you say, Lee?
Can I clench my asshole even tighter?
It's already inverted at this point, Lee.
The asshole started to come back out.
Yeah. Alright. If that's that, everybody loads back onto the ship with the new ballista, and you all need to decide where you're gonna go.
Did I learn anything from them?
You learn basic sewing and how to stitch up your own clothes.
Thank you.
I did good deeds. Hopefully my god is happy. Actually, how does that work? If they have pack masters, how do I know if my god's happy with what I'm doing?
Well, your god doesn't really have direct contact with you, seeing as it's a, your god is one of the big deities that's like, you know, too busy to really deal with grunts. No offense. But,
Okay.
but yeah, so they don't really have any contact with you unless you do, nothing short from smiting a death knight will really get their attention to you.
A death knight?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're
Which is what my goal
we're
is to
deciding
turn
where we're going.
Zach into.
Oh, okay.
The only way to turn Zack into a death knight is to corrupt him enough to be a,
The deck of many things!
as that actually reminds me. Lee, as you're walking back to the boat, you see a box fall from the sky.
No, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Is it a mystery box?
Sure.
What do you do with the box?
Is it open? Like, is it openable?
It's just a wooden crate. You can open it.
I open the crate.
In there, you find about 8,000 gold. Good for you.
God damn it.
And in there is a smaller wooden box. What do you do with the smaller wooden box?
Box.
Yes.
Well, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I'm obviously going to open it.
You open it, and there's these very ornate cards in there.
Oh, is either the cards, like the 52 draw cards?
I hope you already know what I'm planning the first second Zach gets back in.
Well, does your curiosity cause you to pull a card?
Do you want to roll for it?
I would roll for what you pulled, but your main
Evens
thing
or
is
odds? How's that?
your main thing is asking questions, Lee.
I know. Evens or odds, Steven?
I say evens.
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 Fuck me. Okay.
Okay. So you pull one of the cards. 1 second. You gotta make sure you can hear this. 'Cause I haven't been rolling it all today.
Can we play 52 pickup?
Actually, I need to do a randomizer here
Okay.
because rolling a D100 won't work in a 1 to 52.
No.
Okay, Google.
Oh yeah.
Pick
No,
a
I'm
number
doing it.
between 1 and 52.
I hear nothing. Steven. 18.
Not counting that. Sorry.
There
I
you
don't
go.
care. I just wanted to do it.
It was 43.
Jesus.
Oh god.
You have, because I actually made all these.
Crippling depression.
I'm okay
No.
with
No. Believe it or not, a mouse comes out of the card.
that. Takes all my money.
And
Please
then,
don't.
No, it doesn't. And then a hawk swoops by, killing the mouse.
Well, damn.
Deck
Just
of many
witnessed
things
murder.
is pretty fucking useless.
You just witnessed murder, Lee.
Let me. Okay. Out of game.
Yes.
Does your deck of many things foretell futuristic items like the normal deck does, or have you modified this to your own extent?
Little column A, little column B.
Shit, I'm gonna die.
You don't know that. It might just be a mouse.
It might just be fucking. I'm gonna get picked up by a dragon or
That is
griffin or some shit.
foretelling that he's gonna die to a turtle dragon.
No, fuck you. It doesn't fly.
Why a turtle dragon?
Because Steven
Because it's
said
going
so.
to randomly attack people that it likes or that it hates, or just because fuck it.
Let me
If
ask you
a
this:
pirate pays it off the attack things, it will. But
Oh, you'll damn
does
thing.
the
I will
card
pay
that I
this
just
shit off
pulled
to kill
disappear,
Brooke.
or does it go back into the deck, shuffling itself at random?
the card flies back down and puts itself in the deck.
Okay.
Now, what do you do now?
I put it in my fucking pouch, and that's it.
Okay.
I say nothing. Actually,
Yeah. However, you hear a whisper. One must pull once a day,
oh Jesus Christ, I'm sorry.
or it is in blood you will pay.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Well, I guess that was payment for 8,000 gold. I accept that term.
And it doesn't specify who has to pull, just someone has to pull it once a day. Minimum.
You already know what's gonna happen.
You're gonna convince Zach to pull a
Fuck
card
yeah!
from the deck. That's if he still plays.
I know.
I'll pull a card.
Not right now. I didn't
No.
tell you about it.
So where is everyone at the
Um,
moment?
I was actually.
Everyone's
I-
walking to the middle of the town right now.
I was actually.
I'm just-
Sorry.
You're doing what?
Can I actually
Wait.
go to the shipwright and ask about upgrades? Or am I? Do I not
I
know
can
that
just tell
knowledge?
you that.
You can go there. You're aware of that.
Oh, okay.
There you are.
Yeah, I'm actually on screen now.
Shipwright.
I
you go
walk
back
in,
to the shipwright.
introduce myself as every normal person would.
There's even more of you now, huh?
Yes, but not all as foolhardy as others.
Yeah, I've tended to notice. The scaly man here.
I
He looks
don't-
around shiftily. I have my hand shaking. Someone needs a pat down.
I can pull Dragon Man out.
No need. No need.
Okay. I came to. You may have already had one of our companions come in and ask about upgrades or modifications to the ship.
Yes, there was a elf fellow. It's hard to kind of make out his features with the mask and all, but
Poor man. Are there any immediate modifications that can be applied to the ship before we leave coast or before we leave harbor?
we could load up some cannons, ballistas. Just about anything else would require to take a day or two for modifications.
Okay. What would it be for some cannons?
It depends. What kind of quality are you looking for?
Something that's not going to blow up in my face the second I use it.
We have a set of 4 cannons for 2,000 gold,
Okay.
standard issue.
I can do that.
Okay.
I think that would be all for now. Or how much is ammo actually in that regard? I'm gonna start deducting this really quick so I know what I'm doing.
Like I'm actually trying to think of this. Since cannonballs are just giant literally giant
things of
rolling
rock.
balls of iron.
It can be iron or rock. I mean,
well, no, they're not using rock here.
No.
So
Okay.
it also could be lead, but I don't think they're using lead here in this case.
Okay.
Probably say 20 rounds you can get for let's say 100 gold.
Okay. Excellent. I can do that. I literally have 6,004 gold.
Well,
Yay!
We'll help you all load it on the ship.
Thank you. I walk out to see my friendly tree.
So, what'd you buy?
Oh, I just bought us some cannons and some ammo.
Nice. Don't know how the fuck you got so much money, but good for you.
I had to sell some of the jewels, but that's alright.
If you want, Lee, you can
That
do a
makes
perception check to see if you see the marks.
Oh, sure.
Is you are aware of the
Yeah.
marks now because of the stall lady.
Perception check. Perception, charisma. Good to know. Or no, that's wisdom. Okay. Does a 25 go?
Yeah, that gets it. You notice the markings, and you can start making your way there.
Okay. I asked Tree if he sees what I see, without actually directly pointing it to him.
Yep.
I'm going to be right back.
Where you going? The black market?
Is that what that...
The guard's like, what?
There's no such thing here, is there? That's a
No.
fearful thing.
Just down the sewer. There's nothing there though. Just dead bodies.
Oh, say hi to Johnny for me.
Wait, what? Where are we going? Does Steven come with me? Or no,
Yes.
please,
Yes,
no!
Yes,
Okay.
I followed you there.
You can also sneak your way there too, Steven.
They're not. Yeah, sneak around a bunch of murderers and thieves. Good idea.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you guys both make it back to the black market.
I walk up to the shifty man hailing Hitler by the bridge and
Sieg Heil!
Sieg Heil to you as well?
He doesn't scream that.
Okay.
No, he doesn't. That's just me.
Okay.
That was just me.
I introduce myself and I do my basic bitch shit.
So, what you here for?
Purchasing any wares, maybe some jewelry in cases, but maybe even a bounty or two.
I'm not the one to talk about the bounties, but you don't really look the murdering type, so let's just move on from that subject, shall we?
Very well.
If you're looking to fence anything, you got Johnny over there. He's the guy with the green cloak.
Okay. Well.
Mr. Superman.
Or, we have some, specialty wares over there. The, interesting elf man, the guy in the black leather with the blonde hair.
Okay.
And then the other side, we have the representatives for our little thieves guild, if you can even call it that, and the Black Hand.
Okay. Much appreciated.
If you think we're being a bit too open about this, it's because if you say anything, we'll cut your throats.
I'd be
Have
more
fun
worried
with
about
that.
I literally look at him and be like, I'd be more worried about this guy. Just looking at him like that. Just straight up telling him like that.
If you think it's being too mouthy about the black market, most people know about it here. It's just they know not to talk about it too much, or else they get a stabby.
No, I haven't told anyone yet.
Oh, I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that go. I walk over to the man, blonde man.
Okay.
I follow.
Do I have any knowledge on Jamie's katanas or no?
You saw it. That was
I
it.
saw it. Okay.
Jamie's katanas. Wait, what?
That's
Jamie had
why I was
Wakazashi.
trying to stop, trying to
true?
steal her shit.
You are right. That is true. She did have a
Wakazashi.
Yeah, Wakazashi. Jesus fucking Christ,
Okay.
I can't speak.
I introduced myself and ask if he has any weapons like mine, peculiarly. My scythe along my back.
We have plenty. All well made by the foreign blacksmiths.
Okay.
He looks at that, yours seems more dwarven in nature. Pitiful work. Make good locksmiths, though.
Yeah. I took what I can get.
I can see if I can't get you any better.
Okay. What do you have to offer in that line?
This is out of game. Just think of a weapon, and I can just mold it into here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Think of a weapon and you can mold it into here. Well, it was still gonna be a scythe, but...
You totally want the frozen sides from, what's it called? From Dark Souls, obviously.
Well,
obviously.
I'm talking about, like, non-magical based, just normal weapon types. Like, I'm talking about, like, Flomberg, Zweihander.
No, I was still thinking
No.
a scythe. Just something like to replace that.
Just a normal scythe? Well,
Yeah.
you get a, Harvester's scythe, which is just a scythe,
Yeah.
plus one.
Plus one.
Plus
Yeah,
one.
This is when you guys are getting your improved weapons and shit.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Improved weapons.
Well,
Oh.
you'll all get it eventually, just Lee's getting it a bit faster with his monies.
Yeah, how much is it?
I'd say about... Yeah, give me a second. 1,020 gold.
Am I allowed to negotiate?
You can try.
Is that a persuasion?
1 second, please.
It should be charisma.
That's part of why I asked.
Persuasion's still charisma, but I'm
Oh,
checking
true.
the... I guess, yeah, that'd be persuasion, because I don't think diplomacy would work here.
No. I asked him if he'd be willing to do just a flat 800 with a persuasion.
Alright, do your persuasion roll.
That is plus 8. Good to know. Nope. 9. 9.
He's like, no, my prices are firm, sir.
Okay.
It's just like many things here. He's glancing at you.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll pass on it for now, but when we come back, I'll probably buy that.
I'll always be here.
Alright.
Don't really let me out of this place.
Mm-hmm.
But why?
Because if I go above ground, the guards have orders to shoot me on sight.
Well, that sucks.
It makes me want to
Yeah.
ask what you did, but I'm going to try not.
You don't want to know, tight ass.
Well, do you want anything?
Do I want anything?
No, does Mr. Salesman want anything?
He gives a weird eye over at Lee. No, nothing.
He looks at my asshole.
Okay. Offer stands at any time.
3 gay men in your life now.
I am obviously the sexiest motherfucker in this party.
People have a midget kink.
I can tell.
I mean, you can't see my face, so what's the point?
I walk over to the
I
bounty
mean, you're an
board.
elf.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell the difference between male and female elves half the time.
I walk
Not
over
wrong.
to this guy.
You don't want to talk to that guy.
Why?
That's the Black Hand.
I know what I'm doing.
The guy that throws knives at people for
I-
fun.
When you're a
follow-
fucking moron!
Oh, he looks over like, you're back fast. The pirate captain have anything to tell you?
Haven't met him yet. We haven't left yet. I just brought a friend along, and he
You
wanted.
see him flick a knife over to the side,
Oh, fun! Another toy, is it?
and it boomerangs into your shoulder.
So that's where he got most of them. Good to know.
Yeah.
In case you can't tell, I'm very good with knives.
Well, I like
Stop
your
it.
enthusiasm. I can't wait to see more.
Oh, you want to see more?
You know, I'm
Yeah,
scooching
see
over
him
the side.
flick
I'll
out
let you do your
10
tricks.
knives. He has 10 throwing knives in his fingers. Are you sure about that?
Well,
I'll let
are
you
you
do
gonna
your
hit me with
trick.
them?
Well, you see, he throws them. The blunt one hit the blunt end, like the throwing handle, hits you on the head, knocking you down. As the rest pin your clothes to the stone.
Ooh, more magic. Nice.
He puts one foot up on the little bar table he has there. It's like, stop disappointing me.
I walk back over.
I haven't disappointed you
Is
yet.
he still pinned?
He's pinned.
Okay.
Those daggers are deep in the
Okay.
stone.
I walk back
Well,
over.
I reply, I haven't completed my mark yet, but I will.
You were supposed to be leaving by now.
But I have a group that I follow
I'll
with.
be leaving momentarily. I came down to ask if there's anything I can pick up before I go.
No, not for you, clean hands.
I guess so. On a side note, can I?
Oh, go on. No,
Can
go
you teach me how to do that? Sometimes I really need to do that to him more than once.
on. No. And as you see him like flick his wrists as the knives come back to the fingers.
He's using strings!
Magic strings.
Jesus.
Indeed. Well, I will be off, and I will see you later when I get back.
I should probably debrief you as well of how proof of a kill here. This is
Wait.
I'll take the blame here. He flicks the knife into the air that falls back down into his own shoulder. Shit.
Wait.
Okay.
Proof of a kill.
Yes.
I pull out Goldberg's claw. You're like,
you
oh
already
no!
paid him for that.
No, I'm just showing him. It's like he wasn't the only one.
Yeah, but we don't double dip here.
I don't care. I just need to make sure there's proof of a kill.
Of what? The pirate?
Yeah.
I already gave you a portion of the gold.
That's not what I was going after. He asked for proof of kill. So I
Oh,
brought out
true.
a claw. The only
That's
claw I've
true.
had in my bag.
Well, that could be anyone's claw. He describes that the client will always ask. We always ask the client to pick a certain object or part
Item.
of the mark, whether it be a signet ring or the finger that held the signet ring. If you get what I'm
Makes
getting
sense.
at.
It makes sense.
Just hope you ain't squeamish, because these pirates tend to ask for a lot of mostly body parts. I'm just gonna be straight up with you.
Oh,
It's mostly body parts.
It's like, I mean, I blew
My
a
friends
guy's
collect
corpse
hearts
up.
from dead bears. Don't worry about it.
He looks at you. What did the bears ever do?
They attacked us, and there was a werebear there too. So.
What did the bears ever do?
We did nothing to them, and they just kind of took a child and was trying to eat it.
That's just nature.
Yeah, but like we were trying to save
You know what?
the child, and this our friend, our weird ass pervy man, wanted to sacrifice the heart.
Oh, that guy. I've heard about that guy.
Yeah,
I
that
start
guy. yeah.
walking
Pervy
away.
ass dragon dude.
I start
Yep.
walking away and drop Goldberg's claw and whatever the fuck this is.
That is the sewers.
It's like no one will ever find it.
You just hear like snapping as it sinks into the water.
He's alive! Fucking start
No.
sticking my scythe in there. I want it back! I will get my kill!
You see it slide. You see it like flowing down with the sludge of water. It's just snipping at you.
I'll get you back.
One day.
Fucking walk out the door. Steven's still making jokes.
Yep. Okay. So you got any other business down here, Steven?
Nope, I leave.
So am I safe to assume everyone's just gonna meet back up at the boat?
Basically.
All that's left to do now is let's see if I can get the fucking thing here. Oh, Lee, I also figured out how to fix the alignment issue.
Nice.
So I'm happy now. Pick where you want to go.
Isle of Giants. Isle
I
of
go
Giants.
wherever.
Well,
Isle of Giants. Isle of Giants.
can I
Anything in
can-
particular
can-
you want to go to, Lee?
Well, I couldn't open my mouth, so I guess the Isle of Giants.
Yes.
No, give me what you were gonna say, Lee.
I want to. All I was actually going to say was I want to go to the Brothers.
But you're still the
Isle
island
of Giants. I know, but he just like cut me off, so I was just like, okay.
Well, I guess next week is the Isle of Giants.
Good to know.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well,
So Zach's gonna wake up dumbfounded, like the fuck's going on here?
Dude, Brooke almost got in a fight with a fucking.
Why are we back at this place?
Thought we already been here. Krista just chucks another fucking rock at Brooke.
I have.
It's like,
business.
if I move him off the ship, can you then throw it at him? I don't want the ship broken, please.
Also, by the way, if you ever gather enough gold, which I will be straight up with you, is a lot, you can buy yourself a bigger ship. Because this, your current...
laser cannon.
Yes, but keep in mind here is all the armaments can be moved over.
Okay.
That's fine. That's good.
Yeah. But basically, the best example I have, you guys are on the equivalent of the Jackdaw from Black Flag.
Okay.
Just a very, very small ship, just barely big enough to hold like a small crew and maybe like 2 rows of cannons.
Okay. Makes sense.
Can we get the Deep Pearl ship?
You mean the Black Pearl?
I absolutely know what I was saying. I know what I was saying.
No.
Okay.
What about the Flying Dutchman?
Hell no!
No! You don't want to be on the Flying Dutchman.
I'll sell my soul to the devil and kill him.
He's not the devil.
It's Davy Jones. He's just a squid
Exactly.
man.
I'll
According
find
to
his
Disney.
heart and kill it.
Oh, speaking of Disney, Disney now officially owns 100% of Fox.
I know.
Well, damn.
They tried buying Bondi.
That wasn't going over with them.
Absolutely not. They denied a $100 billion deal.
Yeah, no. Japan wants to keep their shit in Japan.
They were like, why? Because you're not Japanese. I was like, that's the most,
What
like,
about
that's the
billion?
most, no, that would be 200
I mean,
billion.
200 billion. What about a trillion?
To me, that's like the most xenophobic thing, but I'm okay with it because it keeps them out of Disney's hands.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, Japanese are all xenophobes, and I don't blame them, seeing as America, the melting pot of ethnicities, nuked the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's their fault for freaking getting into a war with
Well,
us
I
by
mean-
bombing Pearl Harbor.
Do
They
you
had
know
that
what?
coming.
I can't remember the guy's name, but the ambassador they sent over. Do you know what his warning was? Do not wake the sleeping giant.
Yeah.
He got to visit America like beforehand and see our industrial power, and he was afraid.
Yeah.
He was scared fucking shitless.
Yeah.
He's like, just don't do this.
Just don't attack them. It'd be absolutely terrible idea.
Damn it! I can't open up my fucking this one bag doesn't want to open,
Well, I'm gonna close.
and I have no
Discord.
nails.
Well, did I find out the location of that pirate hold?
They'll
They'll
get
get
you.
you.
Oh,
I
that
shit-
me.
I shit you not, Steven. I had plans for a turtle dragon just to pick up your ship and take it to the cove.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's a question.
Yes.
Do the people that I Eldritch blasted into oblivion not count as blood on my hands?
They do not,
Okay.
because they're all incinerated. They're clean kills.
Okay. That's
Though
actually...
He does see you kind of as unhinged after you, cut off the claws and tear on the severed head of Goldberg.
drops it in the water. Like, maybe he's worth keeping.
Hey Lee, quick, you have your dice out, right?
I
by
do.
chance? Trying to think what dice I'm missing. I have my 4, my 6, my D8. Where the fuck's my D8?
Okay. The little diamond. I just rolled a
Yeah,
3
I
on it.
just noticed I'm missing one. Like, what the shit?
4.
I gotta figure out. I'm gonna look up what clerics
Oh my
can
God.
do. I think I need to do more. This
What,
is like
I just rolled a 2,
There's not a
4,
lot.
6, and an 8.
I'm missing my motherfucking D8.
it's getting hot.
I got some time.
Alright, I'm actually gonna
Alright.
call it the night.
Good
'cause
night.
Yeah, but that was fun. Well, I mean, like, it was slow, but like at
It
least
was
productive.
informative.
Yeah.
I had fun. That's all that matters.
Did
Tree,
you actually? I
don't
need to
who's
know.
Worse, you or Brooke?
I know, seriously.
I
You
was
don't
just
know
being
who's first.
smart ass. I'll change.
No, you don't have to change. We're just saying.
No, just
No.
be careful.
No, I'm not gonna be like that the whole time. I was just doing that for fun.
I think it's just like as a cleric, I'm like neutral good. There's like I just do good things. I feel like if I was like chaotic, like evil or like something like that, I would probably do something a little bit more.
I'm chaotic
reckless.
neutral. Like, I just don't
Same.
care.
Chaotic neutral is the I do what I want class.
Yeah,
Or the
Yep.
alignment.
exactly. Which is why I cut off Goldberg's hands.
I'm neutral good, so I think that means like I do things that benefit me or
You just
stuff
do
like
good
that.
things from time to time.
Yeah.
I hope a lot
Like,
of my characters. Are
Lawful
chaotic
good would be like, oh, I have to do it by the book.
Not necessarily, but you're pretty damn close. But god damn it, I'm pissed now. I lost my D8.
Aw.
So, what do you mean by a turtle dragon will pick our ship up? What?
It-
That's story.
The turtle dragon's bigger than a fucking man of war. So it will literally be underneath you, emerge, the ship will be on its shell, and it'll drag you where it wants you to go.
Yes!
Like, you have no choice.
Well, while we're doing that, then Nick,
Yes!
while we're on our travels, can I practice making clothing?
Go for it.
Oh,
More
supposed to-
specifically, a cloak.
Go for it.
Okay.
with my like new understanding of medicine, I take the like moss and try to make like experiment with different kinds of like if I can make different kinds.
You better
of
hope you don't lose it. You better start growing it first. Just tell
I
me.
am growing it.
Okay.
It was growing it since the I had it planted earlier in my last
Okay.
after as we were leaving the island
Okay.
and heading towards the place that we're going to now.
It's alright. Moss
We're
isn't that
not
hard to
now,
grow.
but, like, yeah. So then the moss is. I think I don't know how Nick, explain to me how the moss grows. And like how much can I like.
You won't run out.